Vibes. Freshradiovybz. Freshradiovybz. The most feared internet radio station on planet.
You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.
Freshradiovybz, the most feared internet radio station on planet Earth. The resistant radio station.
Out up, this is King Alibaba, I represent for the International Morning Ride Show. You know, told you. Out up, this is King Alibaba, straight out to make money record, I represent for the International Morning Ride Show. Every Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with the Vibe Master man like Gadites. See me told you. Out up, this King Alibaba, straight out to make money record, Jamaica, I represent for the International Morning Ride Show. Every Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with the Vibe Master Gadites. See me told you. Live on Freshradiovybz, your number one online radio station. Hear me told you. Pull up.
I hear me every day and me can't miss. But I never ever go the wrong way and me promise. Every day. Like Father, me I hope and pray. Soon you go see the success when me harvest. Life too short for me idle. So me I work hard for the title. Trust me, it's not go easy. Hold on. Hey, I'm a DJ, pull that up again. Pull it up again.
Rebel X is the sound. Rebel X is the artist for that song. And thank you so much for, logging on. Let me just big up all the massive in a week, big up to Gram Smart.
Out up, this is King Alibaba, I represent for the International Morning Ride Show, you told you.
They always come true for us. And, we just want to say enough respect to, the entire entourage. Right now, Leopard also, LV Entertainment is inside the building, New York City, All the Caribbean islands just locked on right now. We're doing this show Fire Friday. And you know that I just did a live a while ago. And I was surprised, not even surprised, it gone so much hits already, and I don't really do.
Out up, this is King Alibaba, I represent for the International Morning Ride Show, you told you. Out up, this is King Alibaba, straight out to make money record, I represent for what you don't know, the International Morning Ride Show.
Single avenue when it comes on to what we're pumping right now, you know what I mean? So DJ, I think the DJ said that we are ready. We ready? Are we ready? Okay, we are. We are ready. Hold on. While they work on it right now. Okay. Wow. Hold on, people. You know that. Yeah. What a lot of. Yes, I'm bringing 80 down. Let's try to get it all sorted out right now. You know how it is, you know what I mean?
Hey, myself, you know, say a crew representing for Gadites on the Morning Ride International Show. Nobody nothing know, say you want him a touch. Nobody nothing know, say you a give it up. Nobody nothing know, say you go over him yard. Baby, you know him love you bad. Crew them say that, I'm out.
There was only one objective, bringing those slaves.
Yeah, man, I'm smart. You don't know when I'm listening to the radio and, tuning on to the internet.
Hear Gram Smargan like this again, because this is the Resistance radio station, alright?
say you want him a touch. Nobody nothing know, say you a give it up. Nobody nothing know, say you go over him yard. Baby, you know him love you bad. Good him to that, come out.
Sunrise. Oh, the way you dance got me hypnotized.
Out up, this is King Alibaba, I represent for the International Morning Ride Show, you know, told you. Out up, this is King Alibaba, straight out of Make Money Record, I represent for what you don't know, the International Morning Ride Show. Every Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with who? The 5 masterman like who Gadite, see you, I told you. Out up, this is King Alibaba.
When I close my
that exalting a nation, you know what I mean? Sin is a reproach unto every single living human being. Yes, sir. The God. Hold on, hold on, my DJ. I say God for us all. For the corporation. The corporation must go down. The corporation must be dismantled. Yes, I big up to Gram Smarga, and big up to Gram Smarga. He's inside the building right now. He is inside the building right now. Yes, I. For all the people them out there right now, let me tell us it's judgment time right now. It's judgment time. So let me ask the people them a question right now. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. May I ask you a question? Yeah! All of the maroon people them, are you ready?
Well, I said just like smoke to the eyes.
Are you ready for burn down dirty Babylon? Now we are separate the wolf them from the sheep. We have to find out who are the real warriors them now. Light it up right now.
Just make them secure.
Yes, sir, you don't know. We're not taking no call right now. You know, we're not taking no call right now. We're not taking no call right now. We're live on the people in business. Yes, sir.
And if you're hard to for the sake of the children, tell them refrain from negativity. Life is for all and yet the friend for live. Some really want to see the world as it is. So them get caught with all the things where them a build foundation for set. We got to do it because
cross, hungry, miserable.
Hold on, in time to tell us a foundation to set. Some people believe a joke thing. We say if we don't have our own identity right now, Babylon will keep treat us like slave, and we're doing a slave thing with Babylon, you know what I mean? We are the true Khalifa right now, and we are say right now, I'll be things. Read them up again. Read them up again, you know. Grams Margaret inside the studio right now is right a minute after the hour. 7, so you know what I mean. I'm gonna ask a question one more time because you know the thing set already. This is the official Resistance radio station. Yes, sir. Read them up.
Out up. This is King Alibaba. I represent for the International Morning Ride Show. You know, told you. Out up. This is King Alibaba. Straight out of Make Money Record. I represent for what you don't know. The International Morning Ride Show. Every Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with who?
Joey up praise.
Just make them secure. And no time for pretend. Is I and I create these problems. And for the sake of the children, make the children secure. And and no time for pretend. It's I and I create the problems.
Yeah, man, too much people are pretend, too much leaders are pretend like them love people and none of love people right now. Read them up again.
Tell them refrain from the negative sound. Life is for all and yet the friend for live. Some don't really want to see the world as it is. So them get caught with all the things where them are built foundation percent. We got to do it, pick up a kind of vex.
There ain't no easy way about this.
Some sidestep.
You have some bossy slave and walk up on road right now and don't have no identity.
Cross, hungry, miserable.
They don't know nothing what go on right now, you know what I mean? They just support the corporation every single day of them life. Read them up again.
This year come the children, make the children secure hold. And no time for pretend.
Hold on, you think of that? You think of that? Let me tell you right now. Some people who disbelieve what go on, let me talk to them.
For the sake of the children.
Grams Morgan in our green room. We're over there right now. Yes, sir.
Come and be sure to take your place. People living up. I'm indigenous.
I am indigenous.
Rastafari. You live on rain in the heart of all flats.
Yeah, man, you go parliament indigenous people.
Things out of flags with the lioness. So you know,
I want to know dirty Babylon. You can't tell me nothing. Let me talk to them.
Last time when we taking over, and we've got nothing. Pull it up again. People living up. I'm indigenous. Holy man will I Selassie.
Holy man will I King Selassie.
You live on rain in the heart of all flats. The conquering lion. Crown king of kings, lord of lords, with the lioness. So you know, repatriation is a must.
We're getting on the board line. Yes, sir.
Last time when we taking over, and we've got nothing to fear. We're taking over. Righteousness we declare. We're taking over, and we've got nothing to fear. Come on, let me see your ranks in the air. Taking over, and we've got nothing to fear. We're taking over. Righteousness we declare. We're taking over.
Righteousness, DJ, hold on. You don't know the things that already. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the wings of the Almighty. When me say no weapon that form against I and I people shall prosper. When me say right now our people is in a trialing time. It's a spiritual war we are dealing with. We're upon the battlefield, and right now we have to call out all of the soldiers them. And right now we have one of the warriors right now. In Vice is one of the Vice we bring whole heap of pleasant and dryness to the people them. A whole heap of people gravitate off of the vibration we're up on the radio station right now. Yeah man, we are say grand rising, peace and blessings, Mr. Grams Morgan. What go on, family, everything is everything.
Strength and power, what go on.
You know, my brother, may I tell you, when the time arise, we have to reach out. We have to reach out for calm voices, voices that can bring certain comfort to the people, them. You know what I mean?
Yes, I am.
What go on, Rasta? Talk to me. Talk to your people before you even make we get into this kind
of... blessed love. Yes, greetings to everyone, strength and power. We're living in perilous times, but we have to hold forth and just get close to nature, Relax. Yeah. Enjoy family, because sometimes when the Lord is passing through, you have to be still.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And look within yourself. You can't do a move around and act like nothing is not happening. So blessed love to all of the fresh listeners and all the listeners of my brother Gadites, you know.
Be still and know that I am Jah. It is I who have made you and not you ourselves. Grams Morgan, we're in a physical, spiritual, financial, all of these things we are happening right now. I'm just you say something a while ago, say it is the Almighty that is working, and we that is bare instrument of the Almighty have to stand up right now and just make him work. Talk. Indeed, I got you and I take out some people in the ancient days. And I releasing people, them I use some very draconian thing. Talk to me, Grams, because I know you have a spiritual insight. I know you have the insight to the people, them, my lord.
Well, you just have to just know if you read the Bible, you know that the Bible speak of times like these,
Yes.
You know that. So if you did answer certain things and know of these movements, you just know and you're not surprised.
Yeah.
a lot of people get surprised when they see certain things like you're there and you know say Usain Bolt are the man.
Yes,
and you're there and I wait and I say, boy, next Olympics I'll get tested and I try to say, boy, I'm not gonna lose, you know.
Yeah.
You just, when you see certain things, you just know that it is a blessing, man.
Yes, sir.
So when you see and know your Bible and know history, you are comforted in these times. You know, really frightened and get scared, and you understand. So it's just me knowing my Bible and know certain things. You see, when I see certain things start going on with this coronavirus and this pandemic, I just look within myself, my Gadites,
yes,
and say, what can I do in this time? And the first thing I say I wanted to do is become a better songwriter to strengthen up my skill.
Yes, sir.
Because my skill is songwriting and I'm a musician. So the first thing I want to do is become a better one. So I start reach out. So whether he's a carpenter, whether he's a reader, whatever, we all supposed to be looking to become better because God has given us this time.
Yes.
Anything that happens in us, God allow it, you know. So we as a people have to just look within ourselves, gather together, relax and enjoy. I want to I give thanks to this pandemic because it makes me stronger, Gadites.
Yes, sir.
It makes me get a chance to even enjoy me look at youth, them and look more that years when don't have to drink the brass I take off with me and my brother them, you know. I can't tell you the last time I get some good sleep, you know. So no, it reach a point where me and my brother them can up on WhatsApp and I laugh and I do video call and I can take me out them go get an ice cream and you know it's just a joy, man. So he's a man where throughout this whole thing me give me more give thanks and ready to work again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
your songs and your musical contribution and physical contribution, because a whole heap of things we know say Gramps endorse, not only musically, but your contribution within the music. I just play a couple songs, Psalms 23 with you and Buju Banton.
Sure.
I play, you know what I mean, Runaway B. I have umpteen songs, all of your songs them was gearing, it seemed as if it was preparing us for these time, consciously holding our meditation and say, well, yo, when you listen to Psalms 23 you and Buju Banton, that'll bring in your spiritual realms. How I know you're brought up as a human being, your father and everything, but from your point of view, did you see this coming where you say, yo, them songs are gonna come like you know, national songs to people? Did you write those songs with the intention of it being the comforter that it is right now?
No, the first thing you want to comfort is yourself, you know.
Yes, sir.
And when 23rd Psalms, right, Buju was in our essence. Me and him just come from England. Buju sent from Morgan Heritage in Europe, and me and him kind of just connect instantly in the hotel lobby with me and all of my brother them. Yes. So it was a friendship there that was connected, you know. Him and whole Morgan family are bridging, you know. But me and him just, you know, when you have your best friend in your family or out of your crew, that's what me and him become. And him just did like something about my voice. Him says something about your voice, youth, and me and you go do a tune. It can be Morgan, but more you lead out, you know. And we went back to Jamaica and me there my woman yard and him just ride up about 6 o'clock in the morning and say, rise up!
Mark Myrie, yes,
and boom, the rest is history. And me and him reach up and we start record and him start tell me, say, yo, me and you have this a studio. Me and him start make 1 and 2 move. And Buju become one of my best friends till this day. So when God having children, you know, him put together certain people because Buju is a man where make kind of, Buju have a fire in him where make help kind of balance.
Yes.
And sometimes me need a fire inside of me to push me.
Yes.
Because I'm a man where everything does irie, you know, we just put on some roast fish on the fire and just easy and just take a little sip of rum and, you know, especially in them days, you know, where me put so much work in the music, Gadites. Me want to enjoy my life, you know, me want to enjoy my labor.
And and
you can't just do there and work. I mean, just say, yo, man, just start relax and go to the beach more and, you know, just do some things to enjoy life.
Yes.
This is King Alibaba. I represent for the International Morning Ride Show. You me told you. Out tap. This is King Alibaba. Straight out to Make Money record, I represent for what you don't know, the International Morning Ride Show. Every Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with the Vibe Masterman like Gadites. See me told you. Out up, this is King Alibaba straight out of Make Money Record, Jamaica. I represent for the International Morning Ride Show. Every month.
If you're the kind who takes the time to help a stranger in the rain, there's a place for people like you. If you stand up for those down on their knees and lend a voice to those who cannot speak, if you shine a little light, give sight to the ones who've lost their way, there's a place for people like you. I've heard up there the streets are made of gold. Fuck yeah. And when you get there,
yes,
there's a hand to hold.
Yes, I believe.
When your days down here are through,
when our days
there's
are through, there's a place
up there for people like you.
Yes, I.
If you walk around with your heart on your sleeve,
yes, I.
And if you're trying to be the change you wanna see,
yes, I.
If you lay down your life for love so someone could
watch your levels, watch your levels.
There's a place,
watch the levels,
for people like you.
Love how we sound in the morning, yes.
I've heard up there the streets are made of gold.
Who tell them to the street made of gold?
And when you get there, there's a hand to hold.
Love and share, like and care.
When your days down here are through, there's a place up there for people like you.
What is man that Jah is mindful of us? Give thanks and praise to the life that you grant the soul in this body. It's like a wind, it's like a candle, can be blown out at any time, but we still give thanks for each and every one that's with us right now.
I've heard up there the streets are made of gold.
Rastafari.
And when you get there,
yes,
there's a hand to hold. I believe when your days down here are through,
there's a place
up there for people like you. I know you're out there.
Keep
doing what you do.
So keep doing what you're doing. Righteousness, exalt a nation.
For people like you.
Tough sometime, but don't let them change you. Don't let them change you.
You're looking for me, man.
Looking for Denroy Morgan this morning in the flesh. He makes it the building. Let's go.
On the sign on my door, it says worry don't live here no more. Out of reach, that's where I'll be if you're looking for me. Bet my grass is getting tall.
Yes.
Bet the HOA is getting cold. On the beach,
that's where I'll be if you're looking for me. Yes.
See, I'm finally to get to paradise, place where I can hide away and live my life. Singing, oh, I'm living a dream, yeah. Oh, that's where I'll be if you're looking for me.
Yes.
Rasta hat, pair of shades.
it shake.
Watching all my worries away. Out to sea. That's where I'll be if you're looking for me. Hanging out in the sun, blowing smoke, sipping rum beneath the big palm tree. That's where I'll be if you're looking for me. Yes. See, I'm finally found a little bit of paradise, place where I can hide away and live my life. Singing,
What a thing, what a thing, what a thing.
I'm living a dream.
Love and share, like and care. Phone lines will be opening in a bit. We streaming on Facebook, we streaming on YouTube, we're also streaming.
With a coconut drink in my hand.
Yeah.
And my toes very deep in the sand.
Very deep in the sand.
I love this silent atmosphere.
Yes.
Oh, don't you wish you were here? I'm living the dream. Yeah. That's where I'll be if you're looking for me. Oh, I'm living the dream, yeah.
Yes, yes.
That's where I'll be if you're looking for me. If you're looking for me. If you're looking for me.
You're looking for me, huh?
If you're looking for me.
Or you looking for Gadites? Or you looking for Gadites right now? I'm right here on Freshradiovybz. I'm right here on your number one online radio station, the station of the Maroon Nation. Yeah, this is how we is right now. Yeah, that's where I be if you're looking for me. What a thing, what a thing. Let's just calm it down a bit. Let's calm it down a bit because we're going to get into it. How do our microphones sound? Does it sound properly on the outside? I noticed a few days on I was doing a recap, and the recap on the microphone, I don't know. You know, I want to sound round and nice and... Yeah, but it's a Monday morning walk one in a year neck of the woods, you know. Our broadcast this morning with Toledo, it did not go through because they're having their celebration in that neck of the woods. People are getting back to somewhat of a semi-normal. I don't know how much of a normal they're pushing it, but holidays of celebration of the said people, you know, it is a big thing that is popping. As we said before, our broadcast today is brought to you by Nyamin's Restaurant, fine Jamaican cuisine, and it's located at your doorstep in this global village because we can deliver globally. But our main focus right here is Indiana, where we are located right now. We're operating out of the beautiful state of Indiana, aka the Corporation State of Indiana, and going forward. We have a big program lineup for you today. You know, we're gonna be here for the International Morning Ride Show. Anywhere you are right now, our phone lines are, you know, ready to get going and work with that signal that you have out there. It's just you to call us, and we will filter whatever we have to do to get your information out there. Wow, a lot of people going live. Let's big up some of the people out there who are following us. Yeah, that's how we need to sound, DJ. Thank you so much. We are sounding so much better right there. So you heard me start with the likes of Denroy, Morgan, the tribute. We're continued from Saturday night. We have been, you know, trying to get that sort of information out so all our people could know what's popping. He transcended on the 3rd of March, and he was given to us in 1946, and our spirits and prayers is assembling right now with the Morgan Empire, because that is a very significant empire. Big up to all of the musicians on the outside who are keeping it real, and with a righteousness exalted a nation. We're still seeing where people are selfish. People are very selfish. They're rising to a power. You're giving them the strength that they need, and yet still these people are not being respectable to the powers. Bahamas, big up yourself. We're gonna go over to Bahamas today because we want to find out what's popping in Bahamas. There's a lot of things popping over there. We want to big up to the Corporation of Bahamas. We're going to let our maroon people over there know that it's quite easy for you to get your identification. You know, I just need you right now. If you're watching us, you need to look on the screen. We're going to put up what you need to get your identification anywhere you are, your indigenous identification. It is so important. You just need to send me these qualifications so we can process you. It's right there up on the screen right now. And, you know, the corporation will tell you that you don't need to really have certain things, but we want to let you know that your tribal identification, it will stop the harassment of the corporation, because as long as you're a subject, the corporation will try its best. Right now, it is tempting and pushing the agenda for us to really stay within the bounds. We cannot stay within the bounds of the corporation, and I'm going to give you a prime example why we cannot stay in the bounds. DJ, the tape is lined up. Let's see if we have our first tape here queued for what we...
Or our Ghanaianness, or our Kenyanness, or our Ethiopianness. In their eyes, we are all Africans. Nobody cares about us. And brothers and sisters, know how weak we are.
Hold on, please.
How we are treated.
As we get our DJ lined up, we know that it is so important. Let's see if we get the tape line.
Africa, speak.
Yes, sir.
Nobody bothers because they are saying nothing. Even if they are saying something, it is something that can't be ignored. People do not care about our Tanzanianness or our Ghanaianness or our Kenyanness or our Ethiopianness. In their eyes, we are all Africans. Nobody cares about us. And brothers and sisters, if you want to know how weak we are, and we are weak, look at how we are treated. Last month, the world met in New York. The General Assembly. When African heads of states and government are speaking, the hall is empty. Nobody bothers because they are saying nothing. Even if they are saying something, it is something that can't be ignored. Compare when an African head of state and government is speaking and when Israel is speaking. Listen, because we are weak and disunited. So we have a weak continent because the spirit of Pan-Africanism disappeared. So the question that we can ask, what is the state of Pan-Africanism as we speak today? The African Union, which is weak, says the right things and does the wrong things 9 out of 10 times. And what are the critical areas in which we are weak? We are weak politically because nobody listens to us. We are not trading with one another. Intra-African trade is not anything beyond 15%, the lowest anywhere in the world. If you look at all our sectors and look at them, look at our agriculture, almost all African countries are net food importers. There is not a single African country that is in meaningful technology. Not a single African country produces a mobile phone. Yet the single most important ingredient in mobile telephony is to be found in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Not a single African country produces a car other than assembling completely knocked down kits. There is no meaningful production of pharmaceutical products in Africa. And if there was any doubt, COVID exposed it. All African countries, the 55 of them, are waiting to either receive Sinovac from China, Sputnik from Russia, AstraZeneca, Johnson or Moderna. And we don't even know what they are because our Bureau standardization don't know. If you ask the Ethiopian Bureau of Standards what they are asking us to be injected with, they do not know. They just believe it is a vaccine because the Americans have said so or because the Chinese have said so. Africa is weak, so that even this magnificent edifice, I suspect, has not been erected by Ethiopian engineers. When I see the signage in Chinese, I suspect it is the Chinese. That is how weak we are. That is the reality of our mother continent. It is because we are politically weak, we are economically weak, socially we are disorganized, culturally and spiritually we are confused. That is the continent in which we are today. We unite or we perish. That as I travel along across the world, people do not care about our Tanzanianness or our Ghanaianness or our Kenyanness or our Ethiopianness. In their eyes, we are all Africans. And perhaps that is what we should use as the building block in order to talk about African unity. But we are not being naive about that unity. Because sometimes when we talk about Pan-Africanism and about African unity, people think we are being too simplistic about it. No, it is not being simplistic and being naive. It is recognizing that as long as we remain the way we are, then Africa in the next 25 years will be recolonized.
Did you like or hate what you...
Yes, Africa, or the land called Kemet, will be recolonized. Our phone lines are open right now. It's 260-209-8730. If you want to, get up this morning and give thanks. We know that there's people all over planet Earth right now that is educating themselves, because we're seeing what it is and how it feels right now to have that kind of lineage. Yeah, as we said, it's right there. We're telling you to get yourself identified and get your tribal ID. What's your take on it? Having meeting all over the weekend. And I want to say there's a big shout out to the people who are making it possible. You know, it sometimes seems a bit hard, but it is. What's pop over the weekend? I think you need a report from the one and only Beaker Bailey. Find out if the energy was right, which it was Rodney Price the other night. It was Rodney Price who was on the stage with Beaker Bailey. And that in itself was, you know, a historical thing. The International Morning Ride Show, that's how we do it, you know. We turn our lines on and we see what is popping on the outside. If it don't go through DJ, don't force it, because you know, say, them line there is a line where, you know, a lot of things take place. Now, he has a song out also, Beaker Bailey, Bashment. Yeah, we want to hear about that too. And we're going to touch base with him. Bird's Eye, Michelle, the entire movements, yeah, Grassroots, Jesse Gender, another movement. Yeah, Sultan Ali, big up yourself, Sultan Ali. And I want to say big up to LV, you know, we're on LV, and I link with from the other day because the belly bust that thing where we ever work with him. Like him just run out of the contract the one time. Yeah, but we still hold him accountable at the end of the month for the invoice. Belly buster. We have put it up there. And also Percal Records over there in the UK. Give up on us powers, you know. Give thanks for always supporting us. Bonafide Love Sound, big up on yourself. And I want to say happy Earth Strong to one of the queen them, yeah, from out of the British Virgin Islands. She's celebrating her Earth Strong. I could see the phone line stay again, no, cause from the other day we are try, you know, fulfill what go on. A lot of things up on the world stage, and we alone can't really take it on. You know, we have to take it on as human beings. So, you know, our things set already, we reach out to the massive. And let me just big up O'Neill, yeah, playwright and CEO for one of the big things that's popping out there. I think him sent some things out to us. What we got from Heritage over the weekend is a developing story with the visor and what the baby situation is with the visor. You notice a lot of people now talk about the visor no more and the juke. Yeah. They are not really getting it that way. Let's see what we can get into it. Let's drop the number one track before we go over to the UK now and talk to the likes of California. Let's go. This is Rasgadites.
They will set you up.
Set you up.
Don't let them set you up. No. They will set you up. Hey, what is man that Jah is mindful of him? When every day the world is mingled up in sin, we see them all opposing and show off. We not the race of life. Later when I go laugh, don't let them set you up. Don't let them set you up. No, I don't wanna be set up. Don't let them set you up. Set you up, yeah. Every man had the same chance. Every man had the same dance. Everybody in a romance, like the world in a lost trance. Yes, they got the system fighting again.
Hey, I'm a DJ, pull that up again. Pull it.
Just big up all DJs right now inside the building. Under the weather right now on a Monday. So how you feeling, New York City? Ain't no pity right now.
Hey, what is man that Jah is mindful of him? When every day the world is mingled up in sin, we see them all opposing and
Number 10, King Afonso I from Congo, also known as...
Don't let them set you up.
Oh no.
I don't wanna be set up.
Remember the number to call is 260-209-8730. Yeah, I just want to tell you that we got some insight coming up shortly. Hold on. Big up to King Abba. Big up to King Abba, the empire of King Abba. This is Ross Godites. King Abba. Oba.
Fighting against the things to make us all.
Also, we want to say to the Ghanaian, you know what I mean, Osel, Kofu, Tutu. Yes, the great kings, Osi, Kofi, Tutu. These are languages that you will not know. Swahili, Twa. Also, we want to say big up to the Manese first pharaoh of Kemet, that empire, the Minis, the first pharaoh of Kemet. Yes, we're rolling with the kings right now. The number to call is 260-209-870. King Tahika of Namibia. Nubia, sorry. My Nubi people, this is the dynasty. No, don't let them set you up. You know all I'm gonna set you up. Hold on. King, I wanna say big up to King Sonny Ali. Yes, Nigeria, that's the dynasty. King Sonny Ali was a great king in that dynasty era. And we want to give praises to these great maroon kings who are guiding us right now, who are protecting us right now, our ancient of ancient. Let us big up the King Shamba Bolongo, King Shamba Bolongo of the Congo. Big up yourself to those spirits. These are my ancestors. These are the rulers of this earth. Yes, we want to also let the earth know that we are indigenous people. We are not corporation people. They register us. We want to big up the Emperor Malachi II of Ethiopia, the great ancestral powers of these ancestors, Emperor Malachi II. We also take great joy in resurrecting the spirits of our ancestors, the spirits of our ancestors that is walking. King Shaka Zulu of the Zulu Empire. We also want to give credence to King Shaka Zulu, who lead our people in great times and restore our honor. We want to say great honor to align ourselves with King Mansa Musa. We reach back and go forward with these great kings. The International Morning Ride Show. We're just giving praises. It's a great morning, you know, and we want everyone to know that you may go through your own little situation, and you know, you wanna get that levels where you're not alone. You know, sometimes you think that your problem is great. Your problem is the most heaviest problem, but there's someone out there who is going through, more than what you're going through. The number to call is 260-209 if you want to find out about your tribal indigenous ID. Don't wait until it's too late. You don't have it. You see what I just played a tape a while ago about we caring for each other. I think we're just aching to be accepted with the massive. After all that we've been through, after all that we go through, we still can't unite. Why we can't unite? Why we can't unite? Why is it we can't unite and live as one? And have a nation. Is it too much to ask to have a nation where we belong to, and not just a nation that treat us like crap and then tell us that you were not supposed to look at it? People just want to get back to this time period where everything is quick and nice. Come on, man. See if we get some tracks inside here.
Yeah, yes. They will set you up. Don't let them set you up. No, they will set you up. Hey, what is man that Jah is mindful of him? When every day the world is mingled up in sin. We see them all opposing and show off. We not the race of life. Later when I go laugh, don't let them set you up. Don't let them set you up. No, I don't wanna be set up. Don't let them set you up. Set you up, yeah. Every man had the same chance. Every man had the same dance. But everybody in a romance, like the world in a lost trance. Yes, they got the system.
Yes, I am.
Fighting against the things to make us all. Yes, to live is one. But this not the master's plan. Don't let them set you up. Don't make them set you up. No, no. Babylon can't set me up.
People do not care about our Tanzanianness or our Ghanaianness or our Kenyanness or our Ethiopianness. In their eyes, we are all up.
Again.
Nobody cares about it.
Oh, my friend, them say, no, watch the dog way you back. Oh, no.
That's the one them, they soul it last.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God,
don't let them set you up. Yes, yes.
Oh, no. Babylon can't set we up.
What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? Why you're not getting your ID card? You know what I mean?
No, no. Marcus Garvey still living. We're living out of Babylon.
Oh yeah.
And they can't stop no time.
Yes. The progress of this great nation.
So don't let them set you up. Don't let them set you up. No.
Phone lines are going to be open in a minute. Phone lines are going to be open in a minute.
Don't let them set you up.
Yes.
Freshradiovybz in the place. Standing up.
Let's go. While we get it all sorted out. Amen. Bunduti Babylon. East, west, north, and south.
Don't let them set you up. Don't let them set you up. No, no. Babylon can't set us up.
Yes. This is what we're getting when it comes on to how we're dealing with our situation, people. We do have a situation on our hands, and it's full time our leaders that are not stupidity to the whole shebang. Let's see if we can play the tape one more time. This is very, very powerful, people. Very, very powerful in the fullness of what is transpiring when we move as a people.
People do not care about our Tanzanianness or our Ghanaianness or our Kenyanness or our Ethiopianness. In their eyes, we are all Africans. Nobody cares about us. And brothers and sisters, if you want to know how weak we are, and we are weak, look at how we are treated. Last month, the world met in New York. The General Assembly. When African heads of states and government are speaking, the hall is empty. Nobody bothers because they are saying nothing. Even if they are.
Yes. Facebook and all of these companies, they are sabotaging our people to the fullness. We have to be mindful of it, and we want to apologize for these interruptions. They will do what they have to get their point across, but we're still moving in the fullness with all that transpiring. Let's see if we can add to our stream. We're almost there right now, so we just want to say to the massive outside.
It is something that can't be ignored. Compare when an African head of state and government is speaking and when the Prime Minister of Little Israel is speaking. They will listen because we are weak and disunited. So we have a weak continent because the spirit of Pan-Africanism disappeared. So the question that we can ask, what is the state of Pan-Africanism as we speak today? The African Union, which is weak, says the right things and does the wrong things 9 out of 10 times. And what are the critical areas in which we are weak? We are weak politically because nobody listens to us. We are not trading with one another. Intra-African trade is not anything beyond 15%, the lowest anywhere in the world. If you look at all our sectors and look at them, look at our agriculture, almost all African countries are net food importers. There is not a single African country that is in meaningful technology. Not a single African country produces a mobile phone. Yet the single most important ingredient in mobile telephony is to be found in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Not a single African country produces a car other than assembling completely knocked down kits. There is no meaningful production of pharmaceutical products in Africa. And if there was any doubt, COVID exposed it. All African countries, the 55 of them, are waiting to either receive Sinovac from China, Sputnik from Russia, AstraZeneca, Johnson or Moderna. And we don't even know what they are because our bureaus of standardization don't know. If you ask the Ethiopian Bureau of Standards what they are asking us to be injected with, they do not know. They just believe it is a vaccine because the Americans have said so, or because the Chinese have said so. Africa is weak, so that even this magnificent edifice, I suspect, has not been erected by Ethiopian engineers. When I see the signage in Chinese, I suspect it is the Chinese. That is how weak we are.
Oh Lord. That's so weak our leaders.
That is the reality of our mother continent.
Yes.
It is because we are politically weak. We are economically weak. Socially, we are disorganized. Culturally and spiritually, we are confused. That is the continent in which we are today.
Yes.
We unite or we perish. That as I travel across the world, people do not care about our Tanzanianness or our Ghanaianness or our Kenyanness or our Ethiopianness. In their eyes, we are all Africans.
We're all Africans.
And perhaps that is what we should use as the building block in order to talk about African unity. But we are not being naive about that unity. Because sometimes when we talk about Pan-Africanism and about African unity, people think we are being too simplistic about it. No, it is not being simplistic and being naive. It is recognizing that as long as we remain the way we are, then Africa in the next 25 years will be recolonized.
Yes. Do you believe this? Do you believe in what he's saying? Thank you for joining us this morning.
Did you like or hate what you heard?
Hold on. I just want to say that is a very powerful share at this time. And if you share any of those sentiments, let us know. And let us chat about it. What's on the headline this morning? We have a list this morning of Caribbean leaders and world leaders that are being working for the corporation. We have a list as to how much they are paid, and it's not a pretty thing, people. It's not a pretty thing. We really need to get our acts together. We need to get our acts together quickly, because there's a lot of things that is being said on this side, and people are not talking about it. We're asking people to don't be afraid at this time. Don't be afraid at this time to make your DJ. We have another thing. We have a tape? Hold on.
Mistakes are different than...
A lot of mistakes, okay, but a lot of people were killed. So a lot of killers around, believe me. Putin's a killer.
Oh, Jesus. We have a lot of killers around us, according to the president, the former president of the United States. What else on the line, people? Do we have things on the line that we can put forward? As I said, the list is out.
Конечно, вторжение в Ирак тоже без всяких правовых оснований. В качестве
That is the president of Russia coming in with some of the sentiments that is out there. As I said, we're pushing the birth paper this morning. It's quite easy to get an indigenous birth paper, a corporation birth paper. I have my birth paper. I need you to get yours so we can come out of this tabernacle where we are going on right now. Let's see how the lines are this morning and see who is up in the trenches. As we say, you know, in order for your application to process, please, we're requesting the following. We need a copy of your corporation birth paper. We need a copy also of your valid driver's license. I think we have the office. Yo, ex-Ferkel Records, what go on?
Greetings.
Greetings. I hear that were you trying to reach our office earlier? Because we want to get your indigenous papers over by the UK process this week in Okali. Yeah.
Man. Definitely. Where I go on? Bless up Freshradiovybz. Bless up Freshradiovybz. Bless up.
Yeah. Man. Yes. You're live on the airwave as we're pushing the momentum when it comes to the birth paper. Cause this thing I look serious. Them China next to get invaded. I mean Taiwan to get invaded next. So
man, yeah, because that over there so in the process some time, you know.
Yeah.
It's like man, they made it kind of did I get some info from it that the China did take time putting them troops on the border from a while now. So it look like is where, you know. So I try if you just do it right, you know, like how the other country they are going with over there. So, but it's sad situation, you know, my brother.
Yeah, it looks sad. It looks sad, but without indigenous ID, it a go sadder. Cause that me I tell my people them say get your indigenous ID, cause I just been playing some tapes that is coming out of the Ukraine, and when I look at the people them at the end of the barrel, it is all about, you know, the people them who don't have no pharmacobacative. The corporation is not working in that sense.
Yeah, well, I saw the thing going right, you know, if you don't have your indigenous ID, then can grab you and send you a war, you know, so.
Yeah. Oh,
don't look after them themselves.
Yeah, what you say a while ago, if you don't have your indigenous ID, them will grab you and send you back. They can't hold on to you and send you to war. Cause me watch a thing in the Ukraine where them a tell the maroon people them of that complexion say them not have them can't go on the train, but them willing to give them an AK-47 to go fight.
Yeah, man. Well, that's a go on, you know. Because as far as when we are seeing at the media, that no men over 18 cannot leave the country. So it's a sad situation. So the woman and the kids them for all the man them when everybody them have to go force to fight.
So you're not come out of Europe because you think them are draft, because them say them are draft over here. So if this thing pop up as how it look, how the UK stay, cause no world war.
Right now is it true? You see true the UK now is out of the European Union.
Yes.
it's like, you know, then cannot drag way in a certain things, you know, according to how the jurisdiction work.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah. You know, so me name that check at the levels they say that are up a role in it now, cause the UK not take themselves out of the European Union. What a piece of hell and bambale.
Yeah, man. I saw the thing set right now, so. But you never know, Virgin, war in it, Virgin. When war coming like what you call it now? Smoke in it. When it spread, when it go up in the sky, it float across the cloud, you know, so it might and it's bad, so it might, you know, it gonna affect we if it not even affect we say physically in the sense where you get an informal shelling, it gonna affect we, right, you know, when it comes to the economy. You understand?
Yes.
Because as you see, Russia supply a good proportion of oil to the world and to Europe as well, you see me?
Yes.
So all the settings look right now is that with the sanction that them are putting upon, as them propose them sanction upon Russia. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
Alleged sanction on Russia.
Yeah. They propose those sanctions.
But it's not alleged because right now Russia and China have a new currency, a push now, because them said because of what the United States cutting off the financial supply of Russia now a team up with China and it a kill US dollar because a two giant right there, so this thing looks serious.
Yeah, man. But as me say, if you know affect way, as we say, shellings,
yes,
and them thing there, it a go affect the economy because right across the world, because as me say, brother, when the price of oil increase through supply and demand, and them thing there, when it increase, then they realize say everything round there, because you come like an oil run everything right now. If you forget some eating, warm up yourself, if your car, your house, and everything, every goods we ship in from across the border for supply the supermarket and all these things. You know, so all them things are going to increase because from fuel increase, then the truck man are going to increase, and then you know everybody have to go increase. You understand?
Yes.
So
yes.
It are going to affect the world, brother, and you know. It are going to affect me. Listen, man. Right now, me I pray.
Yeah.
Me just a pray and I watch because if me have to run out of Europe, because me not so when the plane fare go up, I'll say them want charge you £3,000 for just a economy flight, or £2,000 for just a economy flight. You understand? You go realize say hundreds of people can't afford that, Virgin. Thousands of people now can't afford that. You understand? So the problem is you want to run and can't run because you can't walk and see. You know, yeah, I go up on a cruise ship. So if any man me advise who in the position for jump out from now, jump out and go away.
Jump out and go.
Jump out and go. You not go left out of here, so because listen, when the day I say, you know, brother, you when you get cold, brother.
Yeah.
You can't, Virgin, when you can live in the sunshine wherever you know. Wherever in the sunshine, you can't go in. If it's an African. You have sunshine. If it's a Caribbean man, you have sunshine. You can't sleep on one tree in one hammock. You understand?
Yes.
But over here, so brother, you cannot sleep even in your own house without eating.
Yes, sir.
So when you also get cold, and right now the price gone way up, you know, cause right now you have gas price just gone up the other day and it go up again, and 13 times it raised since the other day, 13 times there. 13 times they raised it since the pandemic. It's just one after the other, you know, brother. I just Babylon plan.
But talking about that, it's 25 minutes after the hour, people. Big up on yourself. We are stretch out the line right now. We try to get Michelle over Florida because we want to hear about the gas pump. We go to the gas station yesterday and it is $4 and change. The gas gone up to right now. So just imagine if the gas price over here so high, that means that the trickle down effect are going to come in where light bill, food, everything is going to be affecting. We have to brace ourselves for this global, the next global pandemic again.
Yes.
Yeah, Kali, is another global.
Definitely, man. It's just one after the other, you know, brother. We just come out of the pandemic and then we fall into this thing. And so it's like, you know, it think look away, you know.
It's very, very, very serious. Everybody now they have to look like them a cook. Me think people are cook. Michelle, what you do? You at the gas pump, Michelle, where you try and get some gas or what? Good morning, Grand Rising.
I'm in my backyard raking up my leaves, okay?
Okay. Oh, my apology. Me make it. Me go back. Me never know say you know. Me say the gas pump I try get some container full up here now because the gas price I go up by the minute now, Michelle.
I know. Yes, but what you can do?
What you mean by what we can do? Right now, yesterday I go in the park. I'm not telling like.
Just pay.
No, go chop up some firewood and stack it up because. I forgot firewood for cooking at this winter. I'm not go back to Jamaica, Michelle. I rake up your still. Like you don't plan for the Florida no time though.
No, it's nice.
Oh. Call it talk.
I'm alright.
What you want? Wait, talk to me.
Greetings, Sister Michelle.
Greetings. How are you this morning?
Yeah, I do some work, you know. Just work, you know.
Yeah, do some work too. Well.
Yes, we have to put in the work, you know.
No, but it's sad. It's sad to have two big man on the line and talk to Michelle and none of we can rake our backyard. Come on, take a plane and come down the right now and just rake up the backyard.
Beautiful weather. Oh my God.
Yeah, I guess you'll be going to the beach next. Yeah, we're just connecting. And she said she's doing multitask. Michelle, you're still here. You want to pick up your bucket and then get a buckler, one of your favorite wine, and then we'll call you forward because I don't want you multitask. Or you have any earpiece or what?
Yeah.
Michelle?
Yeah.
All right, she's multi. But Perk. That's what we're upon this morning. I try find out how this thing here go play out because gas price and them thing that everybody get affected when them thing they take a higher grade.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. You know, as I said, yeah, some man, see that pressure. You know, those people and repeat and whatever, you know?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, may I hope so this. I'm just hoping that we can them said that by now in the middle of the year the recession is going to be here, people. You know, need to realize that we're not talking about a 1 year recession. This thing here is going to affect us. It is going to affect us, people, in a very serious way. Me not try panic, eh?
Man, it's a be trickle down. It a
Yes. I'm not trying to make anybody feel scared, but it is going to.
Man. Oh, listen, man. We are not. No alarmists, you know. People can't see it in their own too, you know. And so, I mean, yeah, man. So I go on, you know. It's all in the air, man. So, yeah.
Because he Virgin Califorcal over there. He is. So what sort of preparation are you putting in place to match this man-made earthquake that is taking shape right now?
brother, you just have to make sure.
Yeah. As we try to get fullness, people serious.
Not enough reserve where you can say, all right, yeah, I try to reserve with this and I try to stack up already to sustain the long all of this thing, yeah, where we look forward to. Yeah, I just you have to just mentally ready, yes, and answer.
And as you talk about the mental fitness of our people, a lot of people, because of this pandemic, is going through mental challenges right now. Mental challenges, and with this economical challenge that's coming, a lot of people, this is more and more. Wow, people, you're at the pump this morning and you're seeing the prices. Gas prices is going up, and you know, people. But at that time, Mr. People are trying to get back to normal. If there's any such thing as normal.
What normal?
Normal. I'm seeing people celebrating big time, said we, like things is alright. What's your take on that?
Just give thanks for life. You can't get too exciting right now.
Yeah. Hold on, people. Hold on. This morning, I want to say a lot of. Go back at it again, my lord. Make we set up what's supposed to set up. Then we have Califorcal on the line. DJ, stop the rhythm, stop the Karan, tap the Tara at him there. Make we say if we can talk back Califorcal. Michelle is saying that she just get kicked out the room. We're going to bring her forward. Hold on there, people. Hold on there.
I wanna know. Yeah. Can we touch the road again?
Kali, are you there, Kali?
Everybody keep asking.
Kali, are you there?
Go back and party with my friends.
Hearing him.
Tell me how we go back to normal.
Go to normal. Kali, say something. Say something in the microphone for me, Kali, please.
Back to normal. Back to normal. We are hot when we are go back, go walk on the street. Choke off and swim in at the beach.
Tell you, DJ.
Countryside na the top jeep. Come on, Blue Mountain Peak.
Yes, sir. Sounds of the one and only Anthony B.
We always have woman leech.
Let's see if we get back on Kali for on the line. Kali, are you there? Are you there, Kali? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
You're there. I don't know. A while ago it was not here properly, so we had to sit it. But we're talking about the high gas prices and the repercussion and all of this thing that's going to take place. What is the gas price over there in the UK looking like this morning? Right, my gosh, people. Sometimes I tell you, our engineer inside here, first night they were doing a vast amount of checking out, and you know, I think that they realigned. We got some brand new system, and we're trying to get a channel that Kali is coming through. Let's see if we hear him again. Kali, are you there with us?
Blessed, me there.
Yeah, you're there. But I'm saying, what is the gas price looking like over there in the UK this morning?
Right. That figure will increase now, but there's no panic still. There's no panic. Normally, when there's a panic, it's like a lot of people line up and get petrol and things. But there's no panic. People just living as normal in our way, as they used to just, buy what they want and move forward. But they can notice, like when you go in the supermarket, you can see more people that buy more shopping stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there is not like a big panic, but people at that time, is the reserve. I mean,
after this big pandemic, now comes war and now comes a recession, the first thing that get hit is gas, oil. So we see where oil now is something of a great essential commodity for the economical people who depend on it. The supermarket may not be showing anything as yet, but I know that sooner or later the shelves are going to be packed, and people are to start feel that ripple effect. Yeah, hear me, Michelle. Are you hearing me now, Michelle?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
My apology. You were sweeping out the backyard. But we're talking about the gas, the gas price. You want to chip in and say anything?
Well, our gas price over here for like if you buy from Sam's Club, if you're a member, we get it for like $3.50, and like the super is like probably $3.90.
Yeah, that's still a bit high.
Yeah, it's high, but you have to just go with the punches. Some you see.
Yeah, but
you can't kill. But it's beyond my control. So I have to just go along with the program for right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm not gonna build up my pressure over that when it's beyond my control. I can't control that.
Well, it's not building up your pressure, cause. Oh, go ahead, Carly. Go ahead.
Well, as me say, over this side, as me say, there's no panic. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
There's no panic. So, all the people have to do is just try and serve. If you know about war, you know about these things.
Yeah.
You know that this is one of the things that's gonna happen. That gas price is gonna go up. So you have to just prepare for that, and that's it. That's some you see.
Hold on there. We have Council General.
Yeah.
Neil
just an engine turn on there just now. Manners and respect, sir.
Manners and respect. Yes, we're talking about the fullness, what's going on. You can heal up each and everyone before we start chat.
Yeah, give thanks again for all who the boat, all who are passed through. It's always great, Big up on the presence again, I hope God bless us today. Right now, anyone understand? Amen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, gas price. We are talking about the economical crush, and we're talking the seriousness of getting our tribal indigenous ID, Culture General, because we see what's going on as far as our nationality as a people. Nobody don't really care about us. They're not busy if you come from Nonai Corporation. You're not busy if Michelle in Florida and she have US. Then when disaster and war strike, your color, your nationality comes in to play. When them tell you go back at the back of the line, push out the bus and them thing there. With a tribal indigenous ID, you know you're overpowering the corporation. How is the gas price in your neck of the woods this morning, Council General?
It was a mute, man. As I see last said earlier, see last guys and the council that this morning when I roll up on a gas station there, and the corner store, and then I start talk, I hear an elder veteran as why and call the president name and say, say them man have the gas price, fuck up, I'm just be real, manners and respect.
Yeah.
Seeing, and I start laugh, I bust out a laugh, because an old veteran, daily him a walk and a struggle for walk, and him a ball him work there. I mean, I say, look there, I mean, look outside for really look at the numbers and realize that $4 like that. I mean, if you knock out a bad word in there, come here, I say, see, say, this is a warrior fight for 2 more weeks. I'm back a touch. See? Tell me the truth.
Yeah, man.
And then we start immediately cry out, say, no, this war thing cannot work. We can't support no war right now, because who feel it, and the ones who feel it have to pay for it.
But me have news, me have news fear right now. China right now is looking into the possibility of invading Taiwan. Them say so. The war just gonna start. So this is the eagle, the dragon, and the bear what we talk about, because Russia is the bear, America is the eagle, and China is the dragon. Now the dragon has given power to the bear for fight the eagle. Yeah, people. This morning there's a new China had a new currency, my lad. And them have the new currency, If you not get something more right now, you're not. So nothing called the US dollar dead, people. What's your take on it? What's your take on it, people?
Anybody touch foot and then we will talk after, with patient like I love,
Ferkel, made in China. You know that brand, Michel and Ferkel, you know that brand is world renowned. Made in China. This is the economical giant now, people. How not gonna deal with this? What is the take?
And as we talk first, if you don't remember, go ahead. No.
But all people have to do is just prepare themselves mentally, because no amount of reserve or whatever you want to put in right now can save you right now, brother. That's all me can say. Prepare yourself mentally. Understand?
Yeah.
To survive whichever way you can. You understand? The bragging and the boasting and try to be like you better than you need. Work again. People have to learn to share and come together in oneness to survive this Armageddon. This is the real Armageddon.
Michelle, you always, as a mother, Michelle, you're supposed to know how to make $10 come like $100. How you plan to deal with this?
Well, me's a mother, but guess what now? My kids, them grown.
Oh, what?
So.
Yeah. Well.
Me a fend for self right now. You understand?
No, but I mean in the context where, the barter system we usually do as Ferkel Records rightfully say.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
I was just about to say that that's what it's gonna come down to, a barter system where you have to have your own little garden in your backyard now.
Yeah.
And then team the way and barter. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, just me pick up some seeds yesterday, a lot of seeds, because the weather is changing up here, and hold on, Bird's Eye here with our planting porridge this morning. Bird's Eye morning.
Peace and love.
Peace and love, Bird's Eye.
Yeah, black pages.
Oh, you sound so Bird's Eye. Sound like you're still in a nest. Oh, go on.
Always in the nest.
I hope you're not.
Yeah, talk about
the nest.
Bird's Eye sound like she just a chill.
Yeah, sound like she in a nest.
But of course, always in the nest. I can't left the nest unprotected. You mad?
Bird's Eye, they must say that war, rumors of war. Bird's Eye, you're in the tropical country of Jamaica. We have London, England on the line. We have Florida on the line. We have Consul General on the line right here in Florida also.
I'm sorry. Blessed love to everybody, but hold on, just come again with the title of that. The what?
All right, we have the Consul General over there in Florida, because he has his maroon ID, because Michelle's still contemplating, Ferkel Records still contemplating, and you are there to get yours. You haven't got your...
Yeah, but you said rumors of war.
Oh yes, rumors of war and all these things. So I want to know how you feel. How you feel this morning?
How I feel this morning?
About the
rumors. As I feel every rising still, rumors them spreading.
Oh, Jesus.
That you say no, rumors you say no.
Yeah, it's a rumor still.
The rumors are gone. Hey, what gone?
Yeah, the gas price gone up, and that means the bread go up, bulla. All them sitting there.
No, you're speaking to the crowd. I mean,
yeah.
It's been years now that I have been watching it go up. What are you talking about?
It get more serious, people. That may I say. I don't know if you say it get serious.
Well, serious, and if it's not serious already, I don't know what the serious what you mean, because it's serious already. I don't know what you mean it getting serious already.
People are gonna drop dead. That are gonna go on now. A lot of
people are drop dead already, whether by gunshot or heart attack. People are drop dead already.
You know. let me get on the table this morning. Righteous and conscious. Anything happening anyone on the neck of the woods zone I want to talk about? Because me the China and Taiwan takeover thing. And that's going to be a big thing next week.
That's going to be a big thing. Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's going to be the talk where everybody are going to start say, you know, me never see it, so I like to show what it's. But anything happening in Florida that you're concerned about, Michelle?
Nothing really, you know. My governor went to a college and the kids them had on a mask and had a fit. You never see that in the news.
Oh, the governor of Florida will go up against this mask wearing thing and then the school have on pair mask.
Yeah, and when them go for it, him go, yeah, him a look on, you know, come on now with this mask.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Lincoln, there's a one caller coming.
Yeah, man, go and go look about your Camille porridge, man. Just make sure nothing gets it. Yeah. We're going to call the morning ride show, porridge show. Everybody drink.
Oh, porridge, you know, God eyes.
Yeah, man, it's the best thing a morning time. Me not drink them thing that me can't get the day started. Yeah, something.
But don't you touch in upon the war vibes still, as we say, you know, the prophets them tell you from long time, say, yo, wars are rumors are wars, you know, in a time, you know. I see that it come right in time with what them say, they say right after the plagues. Yeah. Seeing come the rumors and the wars and the rumors of wars, and we just got through one plague. And it come like the only best thing could take your mind away from a plague where seem like a planned gender. Seeing? Yeah. And that's something major. Seeing, and as me talk and tell you, says a sovereign war a fight, cause right now a sovereignty are gonna reign irrespective of what we think personally. Seeing, and that show you how powerful sovereignty is, and we don't know this. Seeing, me tell you when me come and say when me hear is that China want Taiwan and them ball sovereignty, and remember this. Seeing, and then me say remember Russia say Ukraine, so if we don't want to take China, we're gonna take Ukraine. See and then them say hell no, and everybody there on the table and negotiate. Saying me know if you don't remember me saying this with my take and what is going on. Yes, now the spooky part where I go on and now is it affect the poor, and is this a planned gender as well? Cause we the Israelites have to know this, you know. See nothing for shock we, you know. See be one with is a planned gender, or in the midst of all of this chaos, is it that the children of the Almighty shall stand irrespective of what's going on around them? Seeing, and there is where I lie. Cause when Babylon a ball, we supposed to rise and a bill. You understand me?
Yeah.
I want to hear what me I said. This show, if we really depending on people, you know, if we have anything in a way, we can self-determine, you know. Holy money, why?
Alright, hold on.
Go forward.
Hold on. I think we'll get one with the classroom need a professor this morning. I have this professor here of astrology. And I'm reading signs, and he always tell me what is the future, you know, going to look like in some way, shape, or form. But before he comes onto the bird's eye, anything yes, from anything of concern on your desk that you want to bring across this morning?
Everything is of a concern, man, but right about now,
yeah, I
always want to carry across the telephone. Right now, I listen to birds that chirping at the trees. They talk to them one another.
True.
That's life.
True.
And that's a life.
Mind people say that you're going to mental alone, you know. But let's.
No. That can't be mental.
Great thing that
can't be mental. That's a great thing, man.
And the greatest thing to just be get up.
Yes.
Every guru right now I tell you to be present, the greatest to be present.
Yeah.
And present mean you can smell the air around you, you can hear the birds, you listen, people listen. That's what the guru they must say we have to get millions of dollars, you know. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, finish up, birds.
No, I never finish, but you know, I give thanks. That's what I do. There's a lot happening around, and once them need to remember, say, you know, when I did give thanks this morning, when I opened your eye this morning, and
everybody thanks,
right? All the time.
Thanks. Yeah.
But all right. We could talk about the little boy. Hold on, stop music. They can the mastermind when it comes on to information, aka mix up, aka no people business.
The little boy Delano.
The little boy where eat onion in a Jamaica. Uno as a Jamaican, because me is a Jamaican. But anybody who identifies, uno no feel embarrassed, uno no feel shameful, uno no feel.
Listen,
uno no feel away.
When the video was sent to me, I was like, we can't believe that people are living like this in the 21st century.
Jesus,
this is ridiculous.
And birds I down there listen to bird are singing a tree. No, sir, this.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Hold on, me Michelle. Because Michelle bake all kind of pudding and says spoil sometimes.
Right now, no, you see all your talk is together. You see all your talk is together.
Yeah.
Remember this one thing. Yeah. The other day, I had on the wharf, you see, and I hear the man them speak, and the man them say, if everybody's so worried about climate change, and the fact say, you know, it might one day snow in Jamaica, you know, say everybody in a concrete house I go freeze, and everybody in them board house I go alright.
Jesus.
The man look at me and ask this question, and I have to look on this man and say, what you say? Well, every man we are living in a countryside, we say them poor. And them are going to survive versus the one them we are living at the concrete house.
Yeah, but the youth living in one board house and eat onion. No,
alright.
Cool. No, sir.
He might live in a board house, he might eat onion. But my thing is, Gadai.
Yeah, what your thing?
When it always stated in the Bible, that why I make one. When not do good for people, tell other
yo. Let me talk things here. Cause you see what I'm to your birds eye. You're too humble as a lion, you know. You see big deer out there and walk and tell people.
If you do good for somebody, just do it and done. The whole world don't have to know yet. You're not going to send out to this and that upon internet. But you don't have to go on the news with this thing. You don't have to go certain with people will publicize the wrong things about people.
You know more.
All of them are mixed now. I'm tired of this thing, you know.
And the way me feel about it, to tell the truth, the little youth, Jaden, I think his name is, the one who really is his friend, and him that start the videotaping of the youth.
Yeah.
Right? Me see the parents them as ungrateful, as some me see it. I'm see that it becomes political now. In which it's a political thing now, in which what she said about the little youth was first started, because if on the video the youth say when him go school and if him not have no lunch or not like that, him just hold a corner and drinking water, right?
Wow.
The mother then come on the news or whichever and say that the principal that them help her out and where she can't call him. It's frickery is that. Excuse me language, a fuckery is that.
Everything on for chat. That's all it come down to. And everything for chat sometimes.
So bird's eye. I want to ask you a question. Now we are still setting up a talk about talk. Because
everybody
hold on. If a little boy never talk, we wouldn't know bird's eye.
Well,
them never go and film the little boy in the first place, everybody would know. If them did go and just do a little interview with him and find out, alright, I could just set up one little charity and set up one little and them never did have to get certain ways. Come on now.
That's what the little youth did and was doing.
Hello. Miss Donna, I make millions out of this. You think people are idiot? People are going to use what they
get. Yeah, but Miss Donna don't advertise every little bit.
A lie I tell. Miss Donna,
them need one little board house and this is what it is.
How would you Miss Donna? Miss Donna go give one man in a wheelchair and she video for me. Oh, for she come out, I bus go straight till she go in her yard, till she start sweep out the man yard. This is a business, but me not talk about the business part of it. I am talking about the disconnect in our community, because I usually have to go to school in St. Mary and walk a couple miles to go get my lunch, but it wasn't a state of poverty or not having thing. It was a state of, listen me, this is where I live and this is where I have to go and get what I want. But I'm seeing from this little boy point of view where I can't really call it neglect, but I would call it donkey attitude from parents and community.
Exactly. That's what me see too, because you have a damn father and say.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a father inside and you have a mother, and it's like, it's a bullshit story to me, really.
Yeah.
And me just see it as
exploitation.
Them exploitation.
Thank you very much.
Them let the politicians
exploit.
Why?
No, but look.
Why the council person at that district there, whatever? Why you never did find out that?
Yeah.
But
hold on, and we must remember that these politicians are very smart in their own conniving way, because now we're understanding that in Birdseye community and several other community where ministers are operating, every minister is given 5 house per term to give away to people. Me never hear that. Me
never know about that.
Never beg you every single radio station that don't call my name with no minister. Burn fire upon that.
You know what? Anyway, my thing is, regardless of what fire you're burning, these servants that serve you and myself and Michelle and the rest of the panel, they need to be honest, because I don't know if Michelle had known about this 5 house by ministers.
No, I've never heard of it before. I've never heard of it.
This is a story.
Heard about what?
Every minister, the 60 ministers who sit down in a house, down a garden house, or what they call it, do them perpetration of robbery. The crown allocate that each one of them find one maroon and go give them land and house, because this is part of the 40 acre and the mule. But with that drink rum, I want to go back to normal. There's a lot. They said there's a lot of things up there. There's a lot of things. No, but here we are looking at this. Look how the Almighty used this little boy for broke up one big dolly house. Because now we are here, say people that drive around to get this little boy things, and in that, Mr. Handsome, let me say, me get him on the line. Everybody get up and say yes, them are work certain things, but this no look good at all with the onion eating, Michelle. It no look good. Me no know if Jamaican eating onion going to them bed.
Me not even like onion, so me cook with it, but me could never eat. I guess me not starve.
No, basically him just try to say every night him go in bed and cry.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have it too tough.
That's the way I try to say. Me can't.
I have it too tough to. You're too tough to parents them sit down right there, sir, and having a living at that. No, sir. I don't care where them say me. I'm a see her as an ungrateful mother too, because she has speak out, and the little youth was started and bring it to light.
Yes.
Them toss him to the side, and that was fricked up and it become political now. Fricked up.
Wow.
That's how me see it.
This is very serious still, so I hope that them said that the minister promised a good house and not a foul cup. But I have the head of security on our line here this morning, Mr. Miller from our security personnel. I have Birdseye and Michelle and the office. Are you in traffic, sir, or you're sipping on some Cersei?
No, man, I haven't got no time for that, Those leisure time, that is the issue. This is the more sophisticated time where we tend to look the dollar from a legal angle.
We were just talking about neglectful parenting. Talking about that, Miller, your former colleagues, murdered a young child in a car the other day. What's on your desk with that? Is it murder or is it don't care attitude?
I think it wasn't intentional. I can't say that. But
Michelle, take him on the talk.
But when it comes to neglect,
yes,
the firearm can be lawfully discharged within 40 yards of the public thoroughfare. And these are some elements that you ought to adhere to as an officer. If you pull the weapon,
yes,
you have to discharge it. Not for his interest, it's for the interest of the public.
I want to be specific. I'm talking about the toddler that was left in the car by the police officer. That is where you're at, right? And both parents are police officers. Michelle, you hear about the story? And
no, I haven't. I did not hear about that story.
Was it Birdseye? Birdseye, you were the one who brought it up. But here we have another circumstances, Mr. Miller, where we're seeing children being abuse and those things. What is the mental form of your office when it comes down to these reports?
You see, the status, this is simple. We have parents who are very lackadaisical, exercise the fundamentals when it comes to the youth. You don't have to be a trained psychologist. We have some simple, basic attributes. Simple. And it's to supervise.
Yeah.
And then, but there are other things that they choose to prioritize instead of the upcoming.
Oh, Jesus. What's happening there? Seem as if we have lost...
They're basically looking to make their life a lot much easier. So once somebody else can help them take care of their responsibilities.
Us as parents, we should have a more proactive approach.
Yes.
A more proactive approach. And it's not happening.
But how can the parents have a more proactive...
One sec.
Yes,
when them born, look.
Lion!
Your time kind of cool now.
Hold on, Lion. Yes. Mr. Miller, you're finished wrapping up about the abuse of the children. You look like him out there. Strong Lion.
My time.
Strong Lion from Bahamas. How you doing? Representing.
Bless up, my lord.
Bless up. We have Florida on the line, Jamaica.
To make sure these kids come in. I have 4 girls and 2 boys.
Yeah, see everybody.
Yeah. Mr. Miller, you're going in and out with your connection. I don't know why it seems as if the corporation don't want you to say what you have to say. You know?
Speculation.
No, not speculation. It's not Mr. Miller, there was an attempt on the Prime Minister's life as what we're seeing. Was it an attempt or was it police drinking rum? Or what was that apparatus in Jamaica last week why Andrew premises was shoot up?
Unprofessionalism of members of the constabulary force. Unprofessionalism. Let me explain it.
Yes.
Those 2 officers should be dignified without arrogance, considering their self-esteem and the oath of office and motto of service, and they operate contrary. So they both should be criminal charged.
So, but we all know that police always have a rum floss in the second drawer of the desk. These are cultural. This is part of police work where rum and police got together. Mute your phone until I call your name there. But is it that too much the police are underpaid and stressed out and they're taking out on these things on rum and then go and shoot up even after them one another unprofessionally?
Yeah, but these things are just Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys. These are fairy tales. No rum thing.
No. Hold on. People from the line. Hold on there. You're a former policeman. I know you want look good at everything. But anybody, me can confess the police always have a flask of rum in a second drawer. Anybody else can contest to that?
Me can confess to that.
Verbiage. That's verbiage.
When the hard work or hard labor do that.
Yeah.
That's what it is right there.
Or at least the majority. Since someone said no, the majority of men that do hard work and hard labor and long hours.
That's
have a
yes.
In their job.
Yes, that's a good answer with the sister Savvy, get me.
Hold on. Yeah. Man with the long work, if you drink, them have a tendency to drink rum.
Yeah, they do. Majority of workers and don't business what you want to say. Majority of construction workers, majority of men that actually, even women that actually work long hours, have actually some form of history of abuse with either alcohol or some form of drug.
That's a good answer.
That's the thing.
Wow, that answer is not really favorable.
Nobody put it on police alone and police alone.
But without all right, let me ask the former police officer. Is there any truth that is poor people picnic who go into the force? Majority of the police officers are poor people picnic.
That is just speculation, sir.
What you by speculation? You never hear the Prime Minister. Me never hear the Prime Minister picnic it up to them a police yet.
No, don't allow anger to counteract your intelligence.
No, officer, you see. No, anybody can confess. Show me one politician picnic with a police on earth.
No, not politician, but any money person or anything like that.
Yeah.
No, not really.
No, nobody knows.
But person.
All right, let me share.
Hey, who is cooking in the background? Who is cooking in the background? If you are cooking in the background, mute your mic, please. Yeah, more cook. Yeah, we know you're cook.
The chicken bone cook.
Go with the bag of bones, you know, like you belong to skull of bones.
I gave it.
Yeah. All right. Let's bring the conversation to a good point then. Denroy Morgan has transcended. Anybody can give a take on that. Me don't know him and just get up and drop down so and gone, but in gone in the flesh. Anybody can say anything about Denroy Morgan?
I can't give a medical evaluation, so if someone online can do that, I am not.
No, I'm wondering the same thing too.
May I say a COVID, master. And nobody know want to talk. Cause COVID just disappeared. So? COVID just disappeared. Strong lion, give me the analyzation now. Cause you have the powers, you know. Me know you have the powers.
Boy, I tell you, I guess it's just the energy and the time right now. Every man is their own universe, you know. Yeah. Whatever you collecting and gathering is we're gonna overload on you.
Aye. Yeah.
You know, think about what the ancestors say. Yeah. Every different sign is a different diagnosis, prognosis.
Yeah.
You know?
The other morning we were talking and we weren't on here, and you were giving me some very powerful insight as to what was unfolding right here on planet Earth with even this Russia and Ukraine involvement. I don't know if you want to exercise this to our listeners and our panel, because I take your points even with the Pakistan and the Caucasian and European settings. I'd like you to teach and tell my listeners from your point of view what you were saying to me.
Well, like I say, what we was talking about the other morning?
Yes.
We was talking about the resetting.
Yeah, the reset.
Then trying to reset the thing, you know? And it's like, it ain't really too hard to see, you know? All you gotta do is check and see ruling things right now, running things right now.
Yes.
Evil men, it ain't really even so much come down the color. Because some people, them black, can carry white status. You understand what I'm saying? So when it come down the evil standard.
Yeah.
You see, the evil and the wicked we be dealing with. The last time we was talking about the flesh kingdom, and we was talking about the spirit kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So we know right now that the frequency in the planet Earth is right now on a low vibration. You understand what I'm saying? And they get everything set up to polish that, to make it seem like it's a normal, natural human experience. You understand what I'm saying? So the situation was going on right now in Russia, right, and Ukraine, that's a old one. You know, because if you know about the Khazars, check the history of Ukraine. You got a Khazarian history. You understand what I'm saying?
No,
it goes
but the word Khazarian is not pronounced as it sounds. The word Khazarian is actually pronounced as Caucasians.
No, Khazars.
Yeah, but but I'm saying the pronunciation as to how.
Okay.
Because Europeans are not Caucasians, you know. Europeans are not Caucasian, and that people need to get that in them head.
No, that's right, because you got Europeans, you got the Khazars, you understand what I'm saying? And they got a country out in Georgia. These brothers them say there's not Europeans and there's not white.
No,
don't call themselves white either.
Because the Europeans are actually the coming from the ancient maroon queen named Euphoria.
You understand this?
So
because you gotta understand.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to get to the listeners.
Yeah, okay, I understand the C and the K. Yes, what I'm trying to say too, because okay, even like the brother was analyzing, when he speak about when what they call so-called Europeans when they first came here, whether if you was from Portugal or you was from France or whatever, they wasn't calling themselves white. some person come up with some idea and say all these white people, because you go to Portugal back in the day and you say, hey, you're a white guy. And they say, no, I'm a Portugal. You go to the British guy and you say, yo, you white. And they say, no, I'm a British. You see, it's a play on the color thing. So we know all this energy coming from a dark force. So the bottom line is, whether you with the kingdom of the Most High or you with the kingdom of Satan. You understand? And right now, how the world set up right now, the world ain't set up for the children of the Most High. The children of the Most High in the resistance in this evil world right now.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what we was talking about the last time, even with all this war and all this other thing, because okay, New World Order versus countries that wouldn't feel the same way how they feel. You understand what I'm saying? So I guess that's just what the whole up right now. They ain't talking about the COVID-19 right now. Why? Because it's a whole up. They can't go through what they plan because other people them have some different feelings about this thing.
Russia.
But I still say,
yes, I.
Russia them been having their vibes where they wasn't going with New World Order for a long time. They wasn't going with this. You understand what I'm saying? So when you having man them for power struggle, like Bob Marley say, they fighting for power, but they ain't know not the hour for corn spare parts and money. You understand? Meanwhile, they're trying to belittle the indigenous people. With all this wars and rumors of wars.
All that thought. Let's get back our security analyst who has utilized the machinery of firearms for about over 30 years. Mr. Miller, is war at our doorstep, or this is just another big boy flexing muscle we're seeing?
No, man. I love the conversation, you know.
Yes.
And I never want you to divert it because
it's Jesus.
It's just that most of us don't really understand how not to emancipate ourselves from mental slavery, and it still not happen.
Yeah.
You understand? Too much things we take up from our head and we put it out there, we are slave ourselves, and we not believe, and we easily manipulate, and all of that. But me listen, great conversation.
Well, the gas price.
Love it.
Yeah, the gas. You still haven't answered about the firearm. And talking about, I have to mix the great with the greater, you know, and this is how we have a great show. Strong Lion, he is very knowledgeable when it comes on to the stars and what is really happening in the universe. You know, we say that we are going up into the so-called 5G, but people need to know that mentally speaking, a wave is coming across the planet now that it is elevating your mental and spiritual powers. What you see is what you have in your brain, as the Rassis tell you. If you imagine it and think it, it will manifest, and you have to go live through that galifestation. Am I wrong?
Yeah, man, you're right, Russ. You're right. You are what you eat and you are what you think, you know?
Aye?
Sailor blessings, greetings, King. Just to add to that, you know, prophecy line up say, are the people of Israel time now.
Yes,
time of the Gentiles were before. Seeing at the time of the Gentiles, it prophesied through and I write it on the social media, so the time of the Gentiles is over. See, it is the time for the people of the kingdom of the living and true source and God. They tell you.
That's right.
They tell you. So anyone who try good right now, even if they repent of your dark ways or any little old ways, repent mean renew your mind, you know, and no little
that's right.
In preacher billing and no corner shop, you know. Seeing it mean just like if your phone have a problem, then they hit the fault and you just come fresh. Seeing
right.
and some people say sanctify, wash off your body as a sign. Seeing
right.
as a sign
right.
to yourself. To
that's
yourself
right.
in the divine and the universe, because we are one.
That's right.
I tell you everything I point to know. Everything.
Right.
May I read the book of Joshua. Big up on yourself again. May I read the book of Joshua. And the book of Joshua, when Joseph in Egypt, seeing when him in Egypt, you know, seeing when brother do, you know, seeing when him find him brother, you know, he making little brother read a book in Egypt. And he said, brother, if you watch how the stars point up, you will know who you is and who me is.
That's right.
And the little brother take the book and start read up the stars, them in the book, you know, Benjamin, you know.
Yes, sir.
See, and them say Jamaica is Benjamin too, you know, mixed with Judah, you know.
That's
see,
right.
So when you read up the stars in the book, my Lord, saying it said in a Joshua, in the fourth chapter, I think a 40 something, it say Benjamin realized that him did sit down on Joseph the throne in Egypt as the king, and Joseph was side eye him because him read up the stars. See, in the stars nowadays, I tell you, say, it's the time of righteousness, my Lord. It's the time of justice. It's the time of truth. That's why you see everywhere knowledge just a fly out. So when them say the sun are going to push off something, they might try to hide the truth. See, at the Israelite time, prophecy broke.
You see the Lord of oneness.
Hallelujah. Everybody get the opportunity right now.
Yes, it's all about the salvation.
Salvation. What
and righteousness. Yes, sir.
All right. Watch it. What it mean, you know? Salvation.
Redemption, man. Redemption. You see?
Singular mean you're salvation. Some people don't believe they're worth nothing. If you look for enough people, they don't believe they're worth nothing. And I say, you don't believe so, but you did born to do something great. See that? That's why you're there. That's why I say we take away the talent from the one who believe in don't have nothing and give it to the one who have everything. Till we find ourselves and acknowledge that we have everything. Give thanks to our health and our strength and we all live. Give thanks to breath. Give thanks to the birds and the bees and the fresh air, as the Empress did talk earlier. And that's where all yogi come back to, you know. All yogi come back to that. You say you have to become one back with where you're there and Lego yesterday and Lego tomorrow for a minute. Smoke the air and all open heart. Saying, and then the revelation will flow. Got the same energy where all of the universe are flow through it right now, you know. Hallelujah!
Hallelujah! Remember that we have the security personnel and weed is not totally legal. And you know, I know Mr. Miller is a man of God and everything. But Moses and everything. These are the things we are talking about. Council General, you go deep in it. Star Lion is agreeing with the points that you're putting across with all of those powerful stands. Strong Lion. You have anything you want to add to that? I was trying to get just
right. I like what he was saying about the talent, you know. You see that he's saying, right? Because when you're dealing with the universal principles, they call it the 7 humanic principles, where you have one of the laws. The first law is mentalism, where all minds are one. See, we have to come back to the divine. We have to come back to the divine format of oneness. Because guess what? He said, the man say, if you don't have talent, then move on to the next one. Because now, if you have a thought come to you to make yourself great, or to make something great, or to create something great, and you don't take advantage of that, then someone else will do it. You will be like, that's my idea. That wasn't your idea. You had the opportunity. To contribute to the oneness. You see what he's saying? So I agree with the man says, righteousness of salvation, man, renewal.
What is your chakra? What is your chakra? I want you to answer that. Anybody know what a chakra is? Snagger! One love.
Connection, life.
Connect. I have the herbalist right here. So, what's the latest remedy you have for chakra lining and cleaning up your alkaline spirit herbs?
We have a package that do everything.
Yes.
The package that because we deal with a car, you deal with clean the oil, the transmission, the filter and everything. When I deal with the human biocellular body, same way. A package that do everything. Because right now, every human body is in trouble right now.
Yes.
Every human being body is in trouble because the nerves damaged and the mind damaged.
Yes, we have a minute. Mute your phone if you're not talking, please. Herbalist, I'm happy that I get this chance to talk to you. We are in a cleansing time now where we need to not only cleanse ourselves mentally but physically. Your herbs have really delivered a lot of people and given them more life. We see a thing where mental challenges is coming up all over the place. Talk to me about that and what can people use to counteract and balance themselves.
Well, the mental challenge now, the planet, is the people are eating the wrong way, thinking the wrong way, because them program. And when you eat the wrong way and thinking the wrong way, you move from the original
cosmic order, which is self-preservation to self-destruction. So right now, people are going through, the earth is going through a famine, which is people don't know what to eat. They're eating some food that these people program them to eat, advertisement. They don't listen to the inner dimension and the inner power, what they're supposed to eat, because cosmic way, cosmetology way, we are carbon, atoms, particles, and molecules, and the food that we're supposed to eat is supposed to produce that. The food that people eating today producing chemical, fertilizer, pesticide, and arsenic. So you need to get back to yourself. And when you get back to yourself and listen to yourself, it tell you what to eat. And first, never tell you what to eat. You have a body which is an individual mind and individual body. So you're supposed to, no man will tell you what to eat and how to think. And that's people's problem today. People's problem today is trying to control people. Tell you how to think, how you feel live. That's why the earth is like this today. It's in a clean, that's what you say, a cleaning process. Yes. So you need to clean back yourself, get back yourself back to nature. Because nature is cleaning itself. The universe is cleaning itself. And mankind kill himself. So he's going to help the universe to clean the universe same way, because he might kill himself and the universe are clean up the place now and people still don't understand what's going on. So you have a famine.
Yeah. For those who want to get their hands on some of your product, how do they contact you?
They just call me on the number that I'm saying at the website. Our 884. This number we have. This is my number. I know I have this number from birth and it never changed. Yeah, so they can contact me and get themselves up to date. And because I do online teaching too. That's what I have to do, educating people on the site to get back to nature and life themselves. Because right now, as I say, with this World War III that's going on now, because World War I and World War II, this is World War III, it's no different from one. People trying to control people, fighting for their own life, fighting for land, we are for them. The whole planet is ours, we are planetarian. So any part of the planet here there is your yard and is yours. So when don't fight over land, I kill people, want to rule over people, that's what they do from morning. World War I, World War II, so World War III is no different. So all people have to do now, get back to themselves and nature. Start, eat the right food, think the right way, get back to humanity and know that we are all one, we are no different. We are no different. One thing is the breath of life. And the breath of life is that inner voice we talk to you, like when me link up, we link up with the breath of life.
Yes, I.
You understand? Which is a cosmic energy.
That's right.
The whole electromagnetic field, telepathic reasoning. How much things we get telephone now? Because we never used to have telephone.
But you wet name though. Teller. Still have telenite.
It have telenite, which is telepathic.
Telepathic.
Yeah.
And it have the photon frequency.
Yeah.
The transmission, the photon, you see?
Yes, I like it, yeah. So who is on the frequency of life now will communicate with nature, because the frequency is there. All you have to do, tap in.
Yes,
tap in, inner strength, inner power, intelligence, and it's no common sense and intelligence arrive. How much people can deal with it? Them people are live them fear, them not living them dream.
I live them fear. Yeah, true, man. Yeah, true. Bird's eye, what you want to say, Bird's eye? You want to say something?
Good, better, best, never let. Best, good,
Blow it out, sister.
Blow it out.
Yes. This is Nagapus, aka the herbal doctor. Yes, you know what I mean. We want to say Council General.
Yeah, see him as though me talk right now. Greetings, Elder. It's been a while. The first time I have a reason with the great artist to from them time to now. Hallelujah. See, but while I talk, before you even say it, while I talk, is that the divine tell me to ask him about his mother. Ask him how his mother is.
I'm done.
Your mom sick or your mom is okay?
Come. My mom is okay, man, because I take care of mom. I I make sure taking care of my family before I can take
Mute your phone if you're not talking. Rasta, Strong Lion, a lot of breeze are come through. Yeah. Bird's eye.
Yeah, man. Mummy nice. I may answer him question.
Yes.
Mummy nice because Mummy is what bring me in this universe. And I make sure challenge Mummy and clean up Mummy because all the while I was talking to the people and say every day I'm here and get up there and our father. Our father this. Or me never hear no say our mother yet.
Our mother.
And I challenge my mother on that first. That's why I clean her up. Yeah, me say, me never hear you say our mother yet. You know, respect yourself because you follow the male chauvinist dominant of these. And I'm gonna say something. I gonna say something, but listen.
Let me stop it.
I tell him that our father prayer. I don't say it. I once I used to say it, but when I find my prayer because I know it's a male chauvinist dominant thing and a faggot thing that rule out woman as the mother earth, mother nature, and the essence of what cultivate us and nurture us and feed us and bring us in this universe. And we don't have no respect for the feminine cycle. And now we are.
Let me touch on what he's saying after we finish.
Hold on now. Now we are at the genesis again. We are forward back into the feminine cycle, which is healing time, cleaning time. Get yourself together and cultivate yourself together. So people must know that woman play a great important role.
Woman play the greatest role. Woman, all of us right on the line just come out of a woman.
Listen, we can't finish. Let me finish. Yeah. So when I'm say about mama, I make sure get mama clean up and get her ready, and she's healthy and strong, and she's now 70 at the year, going to 80 at the year. Okay?
Is that
so I make sure that I tell her from our culture she's still a young girl because in the Asian culture when I go to Africa and I go to Asia, I see people 100 moving around not wearing glasses, and up there you don't big man until you reach 100. So in the West, I know where people are reach 40, can't wipe them on, can't take care of themselves, can't do nothing. Them body are running, them are blind, them useless. In our world, so mother, talk no more.
Hold on, before Strong Lion come in and say something. We have Jatroy just join us. Jatroy, blessings.
Blessed love, Rastafari love.
Blessed love. Aye. All the thoughts. Strong Lion. I'm Bird's Eye. I'm say County General. Strong Lion, you go eyes and then talk to where the herbalist here a while ago.
You say go ahead?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah, bless up Troy from playing Freeport, man. That's the best. That's even. I'm seeing sedimental. Yes, King. Yeah. So what the doctor was asking him about better health and them type thing too, right? And when he's speaking about all the food, that's like the art for mental health. For youths them having problems with mental health, right?
Yeah.
With speeches and slurs, they could use the judgment, the cone, the triangle. Yeah. You see the party cones? The kids them at home. You could try the party cones. Mm-hmm. It's let off the positive, negative, off for the top of the cranium. They help with the slurring in the speech. You see what I'm saying? That's for youth them having problem with speech.
The cone. When you say cone, what are you talking about?
You ever see the birthday? You ever see the birthday hat where they put on with the cone?
Yes.
The triangle.
Yes.
Yeah, that's let off a positive, negative charge off the cranium.
So yeah, say
neutron in the brain. You see?
Then put the word "dunce" on it.
Then you understand?
Hold on. Bird's Eye. What you say a while ago?
They used to make those and put the word "dunce" on it and put it on kids' heads.
Right. But you see what happened? Hold on, but watch this, right? Watch this. So what they do, they paint the judgment, the circle, the cake, and put the candle on it, and tell you say blow out, make a wish and blow out, right? You understand? Watch your energy up and open, because every time your birthday come around as a youth, it's opportunity for ginseng to come snatch your spirit. But all that is psychological. But what I'm saying is, you could use the cone to fire off the neutron, the neuronal energy in the brain to help with the slurring.
Yes.
You see where I'm coming from? That's just for kids and mental health. You see, Bobo Shanti, then we stay in the highest frequency because we wrap the turban all the way up. You see the witch is where the dance at. You see the top hat, that's carry off energy. You see the witch, she always stay with her hat on, the tall hat.
Yes.
You understand when she doing that science?
Yes.
Because she opening up a portal and connecting to the universe, you see? You understand? That's a straight and direct link. The symbolism, the symbol of the triangle itself is carry a positive, 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 negative, negative, positive. So you get the positive, positive would be the masculine energy, and then you got the positive, negative will be the female energy, and the negative, negative will just be the resonance or the auric energy that is present, which you can't feel or probably hear, but you could actually almost vividly see.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But now this is the energy now which you could correct the new the slurring of the youth stem.
Yes, sir.
You see? And the next thing you could do too to build up energy in the morning.
Yes.
Serotonin, melatonin, right? Serotonin is when you just arise. Melatonin is when you're going to take a rest. After the sunset, right? The radiation belt has come down an hour after that. And after that, all the energies start going towards the navel. From the feet to your head, they go into the center. So when you go horizontal, right? When you resting, all the energy then reach the navel now. They're sitting there. So now when you come down, when the serotonin coming back in the morning, when the radiation bell coming back around after midnight, right? When you have to be vertical, all the energies them rising, coming, spreading out from the center, going back to the feet and going back to the head. So what you could do in the morning, when the sun come out about 7:30 before it get all the way up high, you could go there and you could use your hands and you could tap in the energy from your stomach and send it all the way shooting to your feet and shooting to your head. This is a good way to charge your energy.
No. But what I usually do is from my youth, a little baby, cause my granny always when she a baby she sap you. It called sap, cause she want get that electromagnetic thing up in your body running. But what I want to ask the doctor, the herbalist, for people who have swell foot. Yeah, them have what causes your feet to swell, herbalist?
Your feet can swell when you do a proper circulation and the body retaining water. When you say retaining water, that means it's not passing out of the body. So it stays inside to make your feet swell. And again, circulation, the blood not going around from the head to the toe, so it can cause feet to swell, but retaining can cause the feet to swell. But what the elder said a while ago, everything him say is logics.
Yes.
But the key to that now, what him said a while ago, if you're not eating proper mineral and nutrients that's supposed to supply current to the brain, you won't pick up the melatonin and the serotonin.
That's right, because it's electrical food. You have to put out electrical food, electrical water.
The body need now, hold on. The body need now electrical food, which means electrical cell food. Dr. Sebi used to teach you about electrical cell food, one of our great ones. Dr. Sebi. And what is electrical cell food? Proper mineral, proper nutrition, proper thing that grow, that give the body oxygen, B12.
That's right.
Give the body natural omega-3, give the body natural vitamin D. Get the body, so that's why I said there's a famine. Our people need to get back to eating the right food to feed the cells them, and the cells them is the workman, because your body is a community of cells.
That's right, a faculty, they work together. You ever see breeze blow on? You ever see breeze blow on a feeler? You ever see a breeze blow on a feeler of wheat, and you only see one wheat bow? All them have a bow same time.
Yeah. All right, all that thought. Jatroy, thank you so much. You're in the beautiful island of Bahamas, the Corporation of Bahamas. Bring us up to scratch. What's happening on the ground? How are you doing? Grand Rising.
Blessed love, Rastafari family. Large up yourself, God. Long time I talk to you and report to you. However, you stayed by heavens, give thanks. Richie and Grand Bahama. Everything Irie.
Yeah, man, everything Irie.
Blessed love. Yeah, man, everything Irie on this side, Sedgwick.
All right.
Super.
Yeah. I want to say something before Spragga has to go. Snagga, what is the remedy for swelling foot? If someone has their feet all swell up, what would you recommend?
If somebody have them feet all swell up, as me say, the body carry a thing called cells, And once the cells them not getting proper mineral and nutrition, they strike. It's like you have 10 men working on your house and you don't pay them for the week.
Yes, sir.
Them are going to strike or them stop work. Well, the cell is like that. The cell's not getting proper mineral and nutrition, it's going to stop work. So you find the body in a thing called disorder.
Yes,
so the feet are going to swell, this are swell because you have nerves damage. And when you have nerves damage, you need to get back to the creative force of nature, which is get back yourself alkaline, get back yourself with positive thinking, get back yourself with that healing vibration, get back yourself with electromagnetic frequency, get back yourself to higher consciousness, because this is why the universe is in trouble.
Yes.
And I tell you that. So people want this, I want this, I want that, but they don't want to eat the right food, and they don't want to know, because everybody I tell you, say, take some garlic. Take this and that. It's not nothing about garlic and taking this and that. Go back to your self-consciousness and know what about the biochemistry of the body. And a lot of people don't know. 98% of the people are dead people. It's only 2% connect to nature right now. And the 2% is like us that thinking and way. But the rest, you cannot teach them nothing, because they're programmed by eat vitamin this, eat that, and eat this and eat that. No. You need to get back to a higher consciousness, get back to yourself, listen what your body is telling you, listen what your body requesting to eat, not what somebody program you and pushing down your mouth. You're responsible for what go in your mouth and what come out of your mouth. Your responsibility.
Yes, sir.
Herbalist, blessings of bad night.
When I queen
wants... Got your daughter?
I have a question.
I'm hearing you.
Got you, bro.
Naga.
Yeah.
Tell the people how you prepare the Irish master, please.
The Irish master, the Irish master. You can boil it and drink it. You can soak it. It can eat raw as it come out of the water. But there's a lot of hybridized Irish mash on the market.
Oh yes.
A lot of hybridized Perlina. So you have to be careful now, because these people are hybridizing the thing. You have fake food and you have real food.
Yes, I.
Right.
And them have the mash them are color them back now. You have the purple mash and the red mash, and these people are coloring them back now with dye.
What?
Just like what they do. That's like what they do in the spirulina and the corella, dyeing them back to look green.
Yes, sir.
God,
important to them know.
Yes, so it's important for these people to know. So you have to get back to the real thing. And when you come to the real thing, that's where I come in. You have my number. My number is 884-8176. 876-884-8176. You get my number.
Hold on.
So you can link me up.
Don't go yet, Doc. Don't go yet.
We can ship these things to anywhere there to people. Anywhere they will ship their bullshit to you. Yes.
Anywhere there, I send with you, because
you know the sea moss could make like a salad too.
Yes, sir.
You ever see make conch?
Yes.
You ever see it make conch salad?
Listen. The sea mash go by the name of algae.
Yes.
Algae is the food of the universe, the food of the planet.
Yes, sir.
So when you have sea mash, bladder rock, spirulina, corella, any one of them is algae. So once you eat, you're feeding on that. Listen now. Once you're feeding the algae, you're feeding the human by a cellular body, because algae give all mineral, and it's algae them use.
That's right. That's algae. Right, because that's how your cells look. Your cells look just like the sea moss.
All right. So algae. So you're talking to so algae is brain food. Everything. Algae give the body 102 mineral.
That's right.
All the mineral that the body need, the algae produces. So you need the chlorophyll, you need the omega-3, you need the B12, you need the iodine, you need all these minerals, selenium, CoQ10, glycogen, collagen, all of them.
The swell foot. I got to ask about swell foot. That's basically inflammation. Yes. And that's one thing Dr. Xavier fight serious about. Everything he tell you, all the food, all the electric food, and all the alkaline, the alkaline system is to fight inflammation. That same inflammation, I'll go from pain to swelling to total immobilization of that limb.
Too,
But if you're gonna eat, but if you're gonna eat garbage and do have the positive, I don't even have to say positive. Because positive and negative is two good things.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to hear Judge Troy, but I want to say something to dog before you go, please. I don't want to say much.
Just a minute.
You go ahead.
Just a minute. Once you're not eating the right way and thinking the right way, you will affect your body. You will hurt your body.
Right.
So when Dr. Sebi telling you about the food, that's my dada. Yes. Dr. Sebi is my dada, one of my ancestors.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. So the algae now is the planet food, because you know that all these astronauts, when them go to space and them do have nothing to eat, them give them the algae in powder formula, and then when them eat that, it goes straight to the bloodstream because it bypass the digestion system and goes straight to blood. So they have to up there using no bathroom and everything, because they have no ways to go to colon. They don't have something that goes straight to the blood and feeding the blood and feeding the brain. So that's why
right.
algae is the food. But our people today, we are eating garbage, thinking garbage, programmed to fight each other and against each other. And look what is going on. Mm-hmm. So wake up and live. Wake up and live.
That's right.
You are what you eat, people. You know what I mean? And
so you gotta eat. Anything you put, anything affect the body. Affect the mind, affect the body. Yes. So you create. We are a product. We are a children and a product of the creative force, which is the nature of nature, the ancestor. So we must live like ancestor, live like a creator. Stop living like we can do nothing.
That's right, creation rebels.
You want to say something before Jatroy?
I like the word.
The doc leaving right now?
No, the doc is here.
Judge speak.
Yeah, doc is here.
Okay, let Judge Troy speak then. I want to say something after Judge Troy speak. Yes. The doc.
That's right. That's right. Live off of the sea in the Bahamas. You know, I love that.
Yeah. Right here on the same charge. You know, from life come life. Like how the healer say, how Doc say just now. Say majority of the people dead and only a small percentage of the people alive, right?
Yeah.
So say on that same note, when I man chant from life come life, there's a certain set of people who promote life and perpetuating life and preserving life, and that's the couple of people what alive.
That's right.
Right, that's how you know. Yes.
That's right.
Really?
Yes, Majesty.
That's right.
So I glorify the word sound on the healing, because believe it or not, in meditation the same that in the last couple of days, that rise to the heights of my heavens and say the ultimate purpose on this planet, for I and I is as healer. The ultimate purpose for I and I on this planet is healers.
That's right. I agree.
Healers, my lord. Yeah. The planet going deteriorating it. You know, so far as I'm concerned, you know, healing is what we need, and healing is what we have to stand for and live our life being. Healers, my lord.
That's right.
What you wanted to say now, Strong Lion?
I just wanted to say, the doctor asked the question about when I was speaking about
Dr. Jump off for the line, you know. Yeah.
You see that I wanted to catch him because he asked the question, wanted to answer his question.
Yeah.
And he was also talking about the matriarchal and patriarchal, about masculine rule over female rule. He was talking about that also.
Yes, we've not taught him.
I wanted to add to that too. But then you don't have to be around for this one, but this is not the question he asked.
Yeah.
But I just like to say about the matriarchal order of things. Yeah, man. You ever see a ant's nest without the queen? No. You ever see a bee? You ever see a bee nest
without the queen?
Okay, she's the conductor. Without her, nothing can go on. You say because you see the masculine energy is just the thinking box.
Yes, sir.
She's the manifestation.
Yes.
You see, because even with the laws of even with the universal laws of what they call Sol, Om, and An, the morning, noon, and evening. The Capra in the morning and the Ra at noon, and the Amin or Amon in the evening. That principle couldn't even manifest without her, because Ptah, the master architect of the universe, he was having a conversation with himself.
Ptah.
The master.
Jano people. A whole heap of knowledge, listen to people.
What is our neighborhood astrologer's name again, please?
Peter.
But this ancient Kemetic name to identify the universal principle of what the opening of the mouth ceremony and ritual is all about. And opening up the mouth means the first dawn, the dawn. When the sun get first mobilized.
Yes.
Get the go on the axis to mobilize.
That's what I was asking. What the I name again, please?
Right?
Strong.
Yes, right.
Team said just Steven Team said a mentor. Just Troy brethren, let's let y'all know this. I coming from the Bahamas, too coming from the same place where Troy coming from. Troy is my brethren. We tried together early on Rastafari.
Yeah,
that's in the foreign right now. So. You can link out. No problem with that. Let me just say this quick.
Yes,
because I guess someone wants to say
it.
Right?
Pass on the numbers. Right? Go on.
Okay, check this out. So, tuning the islands. The doc was talking about how we losing our sight and all that. They got to do with the food for sure. Yeah. But you could tune your lens, because the sun and your eye lens is the same. The sun and your eyes is the same. If you take your finger and you stick it on the side of your eye, you can see this little black ball show up.
Yes.
It's almost looking like an eclipse. You can make your own eclipse with your eye. You understand? Yeah. So what you do in the morning, when you get up, all the energies is be in the center, right? You could rub your palm to get up and heat it up and put them over your eyes and get them warm with your energy, electromagnetic energy. And then you could go in the sun before the sun come all the way up and you get a little bit of that yellow and you just close your eyes and take your fist and make a fist and hit underneath your navel. 2 inches underneath your navel, and all the energy can burst. And when it bursts, you get bright yellow, bright orange, everything just start bursting. And guess what? You wide awake because you just burst the energy on you. The serotonin just bursts on you. And this would be good to focal the eyes, to tone the eyes. You understand what I'm saying? This is what our ancestors used to do. I read this on a book, like in 98? This book called Light Up Your Divinity. Yes. Light Up Your Divinity. This is from an Asian brother. And he was just talking about all the things, what he observed when he was on a pilgrimage. Secrets what they wouldn't reveal to him, but he sit down and observe. You understand? Some of our ancestors, them stuff. So, it's all about the health and wellness.
Yeah.
And like what Troy was saying about everybody to be a healer.
Yeah.
Yeshua himself was the master of medicine. Yes. He was the master of medicine. You understand what I'm saying? And the next thing with the healing too, we got to understand, our brothers and sisters in Kemet, when they heal, they diagnose you and prognose you based upon your stars. So all the sickness which you may have as a Cancer might be different from a Scorpio, might be different from a Capricorn. So whatever your sign is what sickness coming to you would more than likely, could penetrate your physical biology. But you have to deal with, because the Bible is biology. Remember, Bible is biology. So most of the information got to do with structure, even the rising up the Christ and the crucifixion.
That's a confirmation of what for you.
Same combination.
What for you, Michelle.
And then I'd like to say one more thing before I go. I'm touching on what the doctor was saying too, right? Alkaline. Now the thing is about a gallon of water. People say, yo man, I drink a gallon of water today. But if the water is not alkaline, that means it can't perform. See, a water that is alkaline, when you run what they call molecule test, and you put it in a microscopic test, you have to have 5-star crystal molecules for it to be alkaline. And then the purple, you get the purple when you do the test. So then when water is not alkaline, you get a muck. When you look to the screening, you just see like muck, like blackness, like dirt, right? And then you don't get no performance. So when you drink water, 45 minutes after that, if it's alkaline, it's supposed to go to the brain and provide oxygen to the brain. That's the whole play on the COVID. Because the COVID was actually breaking the barrier between where the oxygen is supposed to enter the brain to relieve the brain from being overloading.
Hold that thought for me. Anybody with any question? Because we have 21 minutes before we shut out of the studio. But any one of the questions, it's like how Snagger jump off the line. I want you to feel free to ask questions, because I'm going to get another herbalist on the line, and we are talking about solution plus any little things that's going on. Why I call Jatroy is I have a maroon brother down there, and I think I've got linked. He's in Bahamas and he's facing an uphill journey. Cause you know the corporations, them ignorant to the indigenous rights of our people, and they must say the corporation now give him the time of the day. So just try, I have to give it. Continue.
What is you know what it is he trying to do?
Well, he is a Council General for the Nyankapong Sovereign Global Tribal Nation Territories, and we're trying to get our people with IDs and so, but we understand that the corporation in the Bahamas and several other places are intimidating our Council General as to the legality of our indigenous tribal identification cards, because this is something that is fully legit for us to do, but he's getting that sort of...
The original card recognized where?
It's a global identification overriding the rights of the corporation having you as a subject. So when
the Nations Declaration for the Rights of Indigenous People.
Hold on.
That is going to naturally get a fight.
Yeah,
just
but
about everywhere, right?
Yes. But that's what I want to do this properly, because as our Council Generals are set up all over the globe, we are here to be the force that the corporation have to reckon with. So we're not intimidated by that, but I want him to link with people like you who have always been a freedom fighter, and you know, every inch is a victory. Even if it's an inch a minute, an inch a day, an inch a year, it's a victory.
I'll probably get more details from him when we communicate.
Yes, I will. I'm gonna have him on. Try to get him contacted to you before the setting of the sun, because he sounds a bit.
Just send him a contact and a little message on who got this.
But the atmosphere on the ground, the government has just changed over the Bahamas, and you know, the Bahamas was one of the first place that we have a strong resistance when it comes down to this pandemic and the measures they were putting in place. How is it on the ground right now? Are they still adamant that you have to wear masks and?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know how certain people, when they get a little bit of power, you have to dash them on the ground and strip that from them.
But the new government said that they were totally against it. Talk to me.
So they miss and get some power now that they can't let go.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What? Certain doctor feel bigger and in charge of everything now. He's very, very important. Oh Lord. So he roll. You know, they trying to hang on to that. And every 21 days, your habit. Every 21 days, your new activities become a new part of you. Then it become a habit. Then it become solidified in your very being, and then it take on a life of its own, and it will take over everything you've been before.
Yeah.
And it's a slow creeping up on you.
So it's a
however, if you're conscious, this is why even as Rastafari youths with the herb, we supposed to take a purge. We supposed to stop smoking at least 3 days to 3 weeks, 3 times a year, so that know ain't nothing owning you, something external what could be taken from you that you could get blocked off from isn't in charge of you. You in charge of you.
Yes. You control it.
You're right. So there's certain things that, you know, that's why even when certain youths them coming forward into Rastafari, they need certain guidance, you know. Don't smoke them seeds. Them seeds is going to give you a psychosis. You see?
No,
you might
they
want your
just
split
want
be big and all of that.
Yes,
but don't even mash up them seeds and put inside the thing. They give you a psychosis. They can give you a different kind of meditation. Eat. Don't stop smoking with that. You medicate yourself. Stop smoking and not eating. Certain realm, you know. So certain guidance and things. Once as elders, we have to make sure the youths them overs in their beginning, in their early trod, you know. True job. So, just a self-control, self-awareness, and order thing. You know, it ain't just wild. It just don't go any kind of way. So an order of the setting up is established. not to be maintained.
Well,
that's why I like them. And that's why I glorify man them. Like you see same strong lion Just David?
Yeah.
And Lord, for him, yeah.
Thanks, brother. You know, some Asians of time we have on the line right now, because Michelle and Birdseye and the Council General, they're not quite familiar with you, but you know, this is why we break down barriers, because Bahamas and Corporation and the Jamaica Corporation, we're one. You know, sometimes we're thinking about traveling and we're so we don't have nobody, but we're so close right now. You know, Michelle say hi to Starlight.
Bahamas a great place, man. Bahamas a great place.
Brothers and sisters,
Bahamas.
Yeah. You want to say rice and peas, we say peas and rice.
Right.
You want to say potato pudding, we say potato bread. What happened?
One family. One family. Hold on, Michelle, what you saying?
No, I'm saying the same thing, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The same thing. We're one people. We're one people, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
So you can go your identification.
Yes,
see that
sir.
stand for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And just make sure. Seeing right now, may I show you how great a man mind or a female mind is or a queen mind is.
Yes.
Seeing that when Jah make them, he make them both to have dominion upon the earth, meaning the two of them are two God upon the earth. We don't know how some conflict is going on at some place. Saying, but today I launch a brand name, Become Wealthy. King and Queen, 2 crown upon it, golden crown, and become wealthy over it, red, gold, and green. I go over it same way. To them in the prototype right now. Seeing I launch it, pull over and the pants. Seeing I may have some short sleeve shirt. Seeing with the same become wealthy, cause the mindset as a one thing gets so.
Yes, Rasta. Love that concept. Rich concept.
I hope it have on the maroon emblem, you know.
You don't need an ambassador.
I want this Rasta.
True word, sitting off the drop before the God speak again, the Son of God.
Yeah.
As me tell you, cause we have to return to our divine self.
I want to go on.
I want to talk, tune in.
I want whistle on it.
I love that too.
Somebody a whistle.
See, no, it have to come in, man.
That's me.
Yeah.
See, as we say, everybody have to tune in, and that the brand name is supposed to push forward at AP.
Yeah.
Saying it's supposed to come March, but it might drop in the 6th month.
Yes.
Saying a 7-track EP called Become Wealthy EP.
Yes,
and check for the artist Kenila Blaze Mystic Production. Why me attack it quite important.
Yes.
Because me say we have got some things happening in a few, but we never see happening in a minute. That tell me, you know, I would have an opportunity to become yourself, you know. See, you know what become mean. Basically, all right, I tell you what a person teach me. Work. When I want here, work. Saying in a Hebrew, work means not to run up and down and tussle and hustle and sweep up, and work means to become yourself.
Right.
Saying, so that means that before the product come off of the shelf, the product was in mind, in thought, in counsel. Saying, so that means that you did matter. Saying, and when you drop it down, we are matter. You see me on a biological level. Saying, so as again I said, become wealthy means to really become yourself, become the wealth. Because wealth is not just materialism, wealth is holistic. You understand me? Because we try on, we think on all levels. Saying, right. And I believe we should wear how we think. And the more the generation, especially Israel, return, and the quicker the wealth will come to us. Since I don't change over, you know. Something happening in the spiritual realms in the last year and a half, you know, my lord, if not months, you know. Seeing where the wealth turn back over to the people, you know. Seeing all I want to see go on, it turn back over. So now anything where you used to try and it never used to work, try it again. Sailor, anything where you used to fail at and it never had work, do it again. Day life is a ship, you won't try pre-3 of them. If it's a you get what me I say, and try find where you're born fit do. See, don't try be if you're born fit be a bulldozer, don't try to run taxi.
Them color there, you hold on for the color them too tight. Leg off our color.
Who that?
Just little bit.
Listen.
This man
on some high frequency vibration up.
Hallelujah.
Majesty.
Drape
Aye.
Drape right
on one level.
Aye.
On one level, you have to recognize your wealth, because the definition of wealth in the spiritual realms is one's ability to help others.
Yes,
Amen.
You see it? So even in your pursuit to increase our wealth and to increase our influence and increase our abilities, you know, that's what money do. Money give you the ability to do more, you know. So your wealth. So even in your chasing of the wealth, you have to overstart. This ain't even just for my sustenance. This is for my ability to help more and be more of a blessing.
The chase is for everyone, not just your chase. You aren't chasing for you. You're chasing for everyone.
It takes a
lifestyle.
It takes a community to grow a child. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's what we're there right now, people. We are on this journey. And life is a marathon. And I always tell people that on this marathon, some people go and give you a bottle of water. Some people may not. Some people will run a certain distance with you. Some people may not. But your main goal is to finish the marathon. So, I know, the onus is not on anybody to encourage you to finish your journey. It is you to be driven to finish the journey that is there.
Crown of glory.
Yes,
I always say we was born to carry each other and carry one another basket. You know how much humility that is to take the time to carry someone else's basket after you don't carry yours.
Yes.
You understand? To take the humble yourself, you know, to carry someone else's load. You know, to put your load on the side. That's humility. You know your brothers and your sisters, you know.
Did get a hit song out of that same concept.
Right.
Aspiration.
A millionaire, a premier, one of the people who had the most people hired in Grand Bahama, Peterson, right?
Yes.
Bridget, I was employed for him for a little while, and he said that there are three people: the people who got themselves covered, then the people who have their self and their family covered, and then the people who have their self, their family, and the wider community covered.
Which one you would like to be?
And like you have to recognize where you are and strive to this highest ordeal, where you have yourself,
which
your
one
family.
of the levels? Which one of the levels? You know? Yeah, but
I'll take the third one.
Yo, I am. Go ahead before I.
Level of ability. It's level of ability.
All right. Before I head out, I'm gonna give everybody 2 minutes to actually put a closing on it. A righteous closing. But when we start with the Queen, them now I hear what the Queen them have to say. As far as the reasoning today and anything else on their mind before we send up the spaceship. Bird's Eye, you want to go first, or Queen Michelle?
I enjoyed the discussion today. It was very, very good discussion. That's all I have to say, really. You know, I'm sitting and listen.
Yes. Bird's Eye.
Mouth full of food right now still.
All right, make what I lie at them go and talk that video. Yeah. What I lie and while our mouth is being stuffed with nutrition.
Okay, hold on. Guys, no.
Vitamins, you're putting vitamins and nutrition in your mouth. It's a good thing. I can't do it.
Either way. Big up each and everyone. Freshradiovybz don't know all the vibes already. It's always the fantastic. Yes, I love when everybody laughs. So I will talk so everybody can laugh.
Whatever.
Yeah. More joy.
Yes, I.
Yeah, we are settled. Yeah. I don't know. Any one of the kings them
say it up, man, so me can't, you understand? I don't mind us finalize and just, make a talk. But go ahead.
Bird's Eye, you finished Bird's Eye?
Yes, sir.
Blessed love. I can take the word sound of the Queens as what to look forward to. One say she tune in, absorb and listen and learn, right? So we can look either push forward and keep an eye out for opportunity to listen and learn and benefit from heights. And then the next one, a Yule.
Yes.
So I can just like anticipate just to continually feed I, you know. I'm not worried about what worry. Just know say the most I can provide.
Aye.
And we barely can be full. And true sees a joyous thought of promoting joy. I know say the joy can multiply for I and I. The youth I hear the brethren say he machine works with his brand and his merchandise and all that. My Lord, that's the powers, my Lord. Multiply that. Right. May your efforts be blessed with 10. Be blessed with 10 and 20 and 100-fold.
Hallelujah.
Yes. Honor and bless the doctor what did come true with all of the knowledge. Yes, the healer what did come true, even all I and I is healers. But give thanks for the doctor what gone forward. And bless up yourself, worthy. Just even
yes, honorable my Lord.
The I ever faithful to Rastafari, and I know that if anybody love the Most High, Rastafari is the God, and that's because when I meet you, that's what you're doing, and I run into you today, and you're still doing it, don't you?
This Lord, this Lord don't play, but this Lord is start a revolution. This one, I with him.
Bless yourself, God heights. Yeah. Bless yourself, God heights, because you are the one organized this moment right now, and a leader where you always need, and you need somebody with the galvanize and rally the troops and make sure the vibrations them stay high.
Hold on, don't drop off your jaw. Let me see this. Let me say something important here. Listen, man, I like to say this, you know.
Yeah.
The brother was speaking. The brother sentiments is strong about the fact that we living in a patriarchal society when we used to rule from a matriarchal society. You know, in a matriarchal society, everything was the oracle. Yes. You always go to the highest grandmother. Yes, grandmother, all the knowledge come down from her. Yes, so we gather in a circle around the tree, sycamore tree.
What you call the oracle is the Gaga. Got you?
Yes.
Yeah. So then now, during the time of the male dominate the world now with the matriarchal on the side and pick up the patriarchal and then ruling by the square. You see, you're ruling by the circle no more. Yeah. That's why they tell you say you could get to one without passing through zero. You have to go through zero first because zero is Nun. Zero is Nun. She represent zero, and then Ra is not represent one. The universal principles. You can't get to one without zero.
Yes.
Zero actually is all.
So that's right, because she was the mother. Zero is the same black hole.
The all encompassing zero.
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. The zero first before the one. Because without the one, without the zero, you don't have nothing. Listen, without the nothing, you don't have nothing.
Lions.
Without the zero, nothing can begin. The numbers can't even climb without the zero. Hold on now. Unless I to say, what the brother was saying is that he don't even say. I listened to him, and he was saying, we say our father. What about our mother? But see, he don't know. I would just like to tell the brother. And I as a Rasta man, I practice the Tawahido, the Ethiopian Tawahido faith, you know.
Yes, sir.
And in that faith, we have the mother's prayer and we have the father's prayer. And guess what? In the mother's prayer, you have to ask Mariam, to ask Yeshua, to ask the father for a pardon.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Mm-hmm. And guess what? In the land where she is the land where you need to be. So the kingdom is likened as her, not even him. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a lot about the mother we need to get back to, because getting back to the mother is we getting back to harmony. Think about this now. If the world was run by females, we would not know why, you know.
Yes.
Because guess what? If this female at the border and the next female at the border, there's a clash going on, none of these females will send their sons and daughters to die. They'll give a piece of land first. Males, they can show you our bad days, not rough days. And with all of that, we get nuclear weapons in the world today under this patriarchal order. We need to get back to the mother. Me personally, I was born underneath the star to rule under the moon. I rule with the female energy. I a masculine energy, and the female energy rule me, and I working for the female energy. I under this order. So I bring awareness of the female energy.
Yeah, well, as you talk about that, my time is up on me. I have to make Counter General your final sentiments before we cut short of this.
Yeah, give thanks again, Rascadites. Give thanks to all of the knowledge. You know, I would have just let the eye talk and look more toward the knowledge of flow. See, but I want it and I know, say, I ancestors, them Hebrew and the Hebrew concept done.
That's right.
Without female, I couldn't exist. Yeah. See, without mama, I wouldn't exist. See, that is without any kind of nothing to say, nothing. See, and we know all of us started somewhere.
She is the sixth and the
ninth. That's the key. That are the truth. See, like with Bahamas, I know, say, the one who make Bahamas independence was a Maroon who go over there. See, them call him a Jamaican and he brought independence to the entire Bahamas.
That's right.
Of the thing.
That's right.
See, so we can get into that another time still. But
give man, nice
call again. And the blessings until here. Rastafari.
Yeah.
Strength and blessings here, sir.
We do this. We do this every single day from 10 till 2. So we believe that we have to organize and centralize. So when we link up all the great spiritual leaders, it's a joy. Thank you so much, people, for participating and reasoning for a better tomorrow and a better future for the generation. One love.
Participation. Highly love. Appreciate love.
Until then, blessed up, Rastafari.
Yes.
Love and light to everybody in the box, man.
Yes. That is the likes of Jatroy, Snaggerpost, Council General, Michelle, Birdseye, and of course, Strong Lion, Star Lion. He's like one of our best contributor when it comes down to the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding of our people. I love you, my brothers. I love you, my sisters. Most importantly, the Almighty Jah, who created heaven and earth.
Hey, this is Lady G, and you're listening to the International Morning Ride Show with the Vibes Master, Godites, live on Fresh Radio. Yeah, the #1 online radio from Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. No carrying him, no spreading no rumor, showing enough respect.
Yes, thank you so much. The likes of Lady G. Join us tomorrow again when we kick it off right here on Fresh Radio Vibes. Keep it locked and, just keep the powers flowing. Here we go.
Yes. They will set you up. Don't let set you hey, what is man that Jah is mindful of him? When every day the world is mingled up in sin, we see them all opposing and show off. We know the race of life. Later when I go laugh, don't let them set you up. Don't let them set you up. No.